Alright, cool. Nah, dog, I ain't going. I'm cool. I'm cool. Everything. I'm cool. Cool, man. Everything cool. You cool? Yeah, I'm cool. Cool. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. We cool. It's cool.
99 expedition with the TVs in it. Keep the trees going, the only way I breathe in it. Two strikes living in the ninth inning. Smack over the gate, I hit the plate, now I'm grinning. Everybody on your team, when they see you always winning, but you gotta watch the ones that wasn't with you from the beginning. Sinning. Hope I got to give a young thug. Let me die in my sleeping to the head with a slug. I hit the club. Women show love, a gang of hugs. Stand far from the ones that be off in the us, no does. Free admission, get us a live. Valet, the expedition bumps work, then I smell. In this game, head 90 new, so chill now. Right quiet, I'm studying for real well. Second and third, looking at you, I tell them, yeah. Now the pills on the floor, so I gotta watch my step. Cool. Alright, cool. You cool? Cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool? Cool. Sneaking and freaking, but I'm cool. Telling you what you thinking, but I'm cool. Before I tell the skill, you got told that I'm cool. Alright, cool. When I step through, they say, Sneak, that's you. I say, nah, baby girl, I freak you too. So, grabbing my bone, I want the pink. Now your panties all moist, gonna throw them in the sink. I'm hot, 10, roll like 10 mix, boy. Just so much, you got the paper, I got the ink. She writing the number till I send a big fight broke out, and everybody in the street. Why can't we just get along and make ends meet? Then I thought, not forget it, start hollering at a freak. I pulled to the side of my ride, she saw the link with a piece dangling off and in the red cake snake. Baby said, that's you, the time she was them. As I broke down the weed, started sucking on the stem. I said, shh, put on the low and hit the shrimp. I'm trying to yell chin burn after breaking your limb. Fooling with a lightweight with the feather in my breath. Then I thought about it, man, it's way more games, but nothing to satisfy a high-tech fence. Wired off the grip, walking with a limp. But I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool. What I'm cool. I can keep snaking and freaking, but I'm cool. I'm telling you what you're thinking, but I'm cool. Looking for a 10 on the scale. If you're cool, then I'm cool. Alright, cool. All in the door, about 3 or 4 sets of keys. All I want is the money, so leave that honey for the bees. Counting hella cheese ain't a day I don't smoke the trees. Gotta have my fix, only way I'm feeling at ease. Breeze through Jeffries on Friday. I'm breaking the dress code, they doing what I say. Gang, make you run like a line of that A1 gang. Look who's back, man, you know who like down the bay. Kick the haters out and let all of the players play. I can count on my fingers all the work that I knock a day. You gotta respect me when they see me, they make way. Surrounded by LG, we don't get down with the hate. California side on the east of the OAK. Been here 6 months, Calgon can't take me away. Don't let them go through my wallets, ask me like right after I beat them up. They begging your boy to stay. But I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool. Alright, cool. You keep sneaking and freaking, but I'm cool. I'm telling you what you thinking, but I'm cool. Looking for a 10 on the scale. If you're cool, then I'm cool. Alright, cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. You cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. It's cool. I'm cool. Alright, cool. It's cool. Y'all cool? Alright, cool. Let's go. Sum me up. Real one, no break, no. Yeah. Real ones, no break, no. Real ones, no break, no. Real ones never break. We bend, but don't fold. Pressure made diamonds, I was built for the cold. Came from the bottom, now I'm chasing the gold. Heart too solid, I never be so. Yeah. Real ones never break, now I never that. Lost it all once, had to double back. Pain in my chest, I remember that. Now I walk strong, I ain't going back. Came from the mud, yeah, the dirt on my name. Had to fight demons, had to deal with the pain. Nobody helped me, I was stuck in the rain. Now I'm shining, they be screaming my name. I was down bad, pocket flat, no hope. Now I'm riding through the city, top down, no roof. Had to learn quick, gotta move, stay low, cause the ones close. Turn fake, that's truth. I done seen love, turn hate overnight. Had to cut ties, had to get my mind right. Every scar, got a story to write. Now I'm glowing in the dark like a light. Real one never break. We bend, but don't fold. Yeah. Pressure made diamonds, I was built for the cold. Came from the bottom, now I'm chasing the goal. Heart too solid, I never be so. Mama told me, boy, stand tall, don't quit. Even when the world try to break your spirit. I was in the trenches, they ain't see me win it. Now I'm on top, yeah, I came with a vision. They were laughing when I said I rise. Now they watching every move, surprised. I kept grinding, ain't switch no sides. Stay real even when I had nothing inside. I remember nights I ain't eat no sleep. Now I'm feasting, blessings coming deep. But I still move like the pain don't leave. Cause the scars remind me who to be. They try to break me down, I stood tall. Even when I felt like I might fall. God had a plan through it all. Now I'm rising, I'm answering the call. Yeah. Real ones never break, we don't fold. came too far, I can't lose my soul. Fire in my heart, yeah, it stays on go. If you real like me, let the whole world know. Let's go. Step in the game, I'm applying pressure. Talk on my name, I'ma send a message. Came from nothing, now I'm stacking extras. Real ones move different, I'm built better. I don't play fair when it's wartime. Cross snakes, I don't spare mine. Came through clean, but I fight grime. Now I'm eating good, yeah, it's prime time. They ain't believe, now they switching sides. Funny how they act when you touch the sky. I kept it real, I ain't never lied. Now I'm up, I got nothing to hide. Real one never break, never fold. Yeah. Even when the nights feel cold, hold your ground, never lose your soul. Yeah. Real one story forever told. Yeah. Real one never break.
Meditating, raising my vibration, good weed getting me. I ask a question, source energy sending me. Murder, Latrell, rap, killing free. We waking up the industry, putting these niggas on notice. Genuine dope shit, and you knows it. Stay in your lane, bitch, low as Rocco is the... Ever question what I'm professing? You gon' get a lesson and a blessing from a living legend.
Been looking for what's right.
You know better than that. Act like you don't know the difference between wrong or life don't let you out without getting toward the. You out here thinking shit is sport, but shit about to get real for you. The four scores, your shit is torture, this shit is torture. They shit is torture, but you been taught wrong. Cheat sheet, I bought the salute AI, but just a different court. We holding court, don't get caught here. You gon' take a loss here. I know you feel it in the air. Trust your gut as always, but be prepared to bust your gun if you talk crazy. And maybe it's more crazy to have your whole squad caking with no more cases. That'd be way more wavy. What they gon' say to me? What they gon' say? I say what the fuck I want, nigga, that's my. And this my left, don't get punched or slapped by an act right. If it's gat fights and it's fast life, gon' get new meanings who about last night. It ain't no rap, life scrap. To the civic, it's cancer. Man up, mayhem and answer. Stand up and when do these calls are opportunity? Nah, fuck any and everybody. No promiscuity, shine is my time.
Been looking for what's right.
No promiscuity.
Oh shit. Peace in the LBC. Peace in the LBC. Where have you been, sincere? Never fear. I'm here. Don't worry about it. Okay, I've been gone, but I am now back. And I have something to say about the Black KKK. The cliques, the crews, and the cults. They busy. They are super busy out here. You know what I'm saying? Transforming, trying to get people to be what they want them to be. They are like, in the beginning was the word, and the word was with, you know what I'm saying? They're on that shit right there where they are forming and fashioning clay molds, you know what I'm saying, into what they want them to fucking be, telling them, thou shalt not go over here, thou shalt not speak to this person, thou shalt not fucking hit a link. Bitch, you do what I say, okay? That is what's happening. And if we have ever hung on to the words of the illustrious, as Be Easy would say, Sincere Saida, let's hang on to these words when I say there are malleable-minded people People who can be easily swayed and moved around, just like chess pieces on the board. You know what I'm saying? They would be the pawns. They definitely not a rook. They definitely not a queen, a king, a bishop, or a knight. They are fucking pawns, right? And but they don't mind. It takes all kinds. It takes all kinds to make the world go around. It takes all kinds of pieces to be able to play on the board. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're gonna be a piece of shit or a piece maneuvered by another person or a piece that can be bought or whatever the fuck you gonna be on this fucking board, then be that. You know what I'm saying? But let's not act like we can't see what the fuck it really is for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And there are some people that I would, in some ways, probably be amazed by the way they move and things and stuff like that. But nothing is shocking me anymore. Nothing is shocking me. It is all about who you can cheerlead for, pom pom for, or you can be in the face of thinking that they have some kind of superiority in this YouTube sphere. But then when somebody comes out, right, who has a little bit more, notoriety than you and some other fucking things, and they get to speak into certain shit, you niggas start falling out like you're falling out of fucking planes and shit. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You just didn't put on your whole goddamn outfit and parachuted your ass straight out the plane, but the parachute is not working. You can't get it to fucking open, and bitch, you're about to bust your head to the white meat. Hey, be easy.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
I'm doing well. Happy Juneteenth
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah, that's really what I came up. Like, what you on a particular topic? Because that I seen that in the chat, so I just came up
Hey,
to
Kenny.
support you on that.
Well, you know what? I'm not even talking. I'm talking about some of the things that have been happening around sectors, but it can transcend that, right? Because we're talking about malleable-minded people, people who like to follow others, and then really, what are you following towards? You know what I'm saying? And we from Cali, right? And we know that the history of Jim Jones is not too far removed from present day. You know what I mean? Like, we know that there are grandparents and great grand that know people who got caught up in that shit. Following that white man over a fucking cliff. But it wasn't so much about the color of the person. It was more so about what he was fucking selling them, which is the fucking dream. And you know what I'm saying? The dream of a united people, right? The dream of, we are better than other folks. The dream of we can create something that nobody has ever created before. The dream that's being sold right now over there in the fucking beach sector / frenemy sector. And, and then Tasha K coming in playing games with these niggas' minds and shit. That shit was just
I
awesome.
was you said when you use the word mind, that's what
Mm-hmm.
I was going to talk about. All of this stuff is bigger than the flesh, right? It's
Right.
a
That's right,
mentality.
Dr. Soapy. Go ahead. I'm listening. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was saying like a person, you could shake a person's hand, right? You could look a
Right.
person in the eye, right? You can
Mm-hmm.
have intercourse with a person. You can fight with a person. Could you do that with a mentality? Could you do that with an ideology? Like, you can't physically reach out and touch an ideology. So how do you attack it unless you have a stronger competing ideology to challenge them, right? But when it gets into dissonance,
Mm-hmm.
then people, like, whatever, you can, that's why they say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them
Make
drink
it
it, right?
drink. Right.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
some people, you can present all the evidence and empirical data, but they want to believe, and there's no waking someone up who's
Correct.
intentionally playing stupid, right? Some people are
Right.
just ignorant, right? So they may be susceptible to misinformation, but okay, fine. You didn't know the truth. Now I gave you the truth. But now if you still playing dumb, it
Yeah.
becomes,
You
intention.
basically just straight up stupid because you're intentionally doing this shit. You're with the dumb shit. Point blank. Period.
And it
And
may
then,
not necessarily be stupid. It's just you're complicit with it all. I think some of it is stupid.
well, I mean, if you support stupidity, then what would that make you?
Yeah. Well, you know the saying. Stupid is as stupid does.
Okay.
So it's like I'm not stupid, but then you keep doing stupid stuff. So what does that make you? It's like saying I'm
Stupid,
not a criminal,
stupid
but you keep
is
doing
as
crime.
look at stupid is as stupid does, Jenny.
And that just came to me. I haven't heard that in years, but like that, you know how muscle memory it just kind of lock and click
Yeah,
in.
yeah, like it is.
Like for real, like when I haven't heard that term since damn near what early 2000s and 90s maybe.
Oh my. Okay, so look, facts. Okay, but listen, like, okay, you're a very. I feel like you're a reasonable and rational person, right? And you don't. You hear about the different sector stuff when I talk about it over here, or say maybe might play out at big rigs from time to time, or even if you like you're in a skybox of some of the people that you know that we kind of like flutter around, right? It's not so much that you may support that person, but you are checking out what we're watching, right? To get a better scope of what's happening, right?
Correct.
So I will give you that. And you have said to me, you know, that you didn't understand why people acted certain ways towards me or other people. It seemed very cultish, right? Cult of personality, cult of movement, just cult of mentality, just cultish all the way across the board, right? And I would have to concur with that because I've been saying that for the longest that we are dealing with the black KKK, which is black crews, cults, and cliques, right, or clans, if you will. Is they clicking up, and so when we see these things go down and we get to talking about individuality, right, which is that we do see people wanting to express that they are an individual, that they're doing their own thing, they're trying to establish stuff, they don't want to be hated on, why this and why that. And I wonder why they don't question their previous actions and engagements towards other people. Because the same thing that you're complaining about is the same thing that you've done to others. Like, you have not separated yourself from that. You are what you've been doing, and things are happening the way they're happening because you have promoted and have done that shit to other people. And just because now you decided to put some lipstick on a pig does not mean the pig is not a fucking pig still. It's just a pig with lipstick.
Or
Make it
like
make sense.
Well, like I always say, you can't because it doesn't. And like I always tell Big Rig and the bros, you know what people's kryptonite is. It's a little handheld thing, or it don't even got to be handheld, but it's simply a mirror. Once people got to look in the mirror and see themselves
Right.
and deal and face their transgressions, it's such a grotesque feeling that you know what they're gonna turn their focus onto somebody else that they can talk down to, that they can look down to, and it's a form of escapism, right? If
Right.
somebody knows that they need to lose weight, they looking at themselves in that mirror, they seeing a lot of stuff sagging and drooping, a lot of stretch marks, they not as desirable, rather than
Like
say,
my ass. I mean, shit. But you don't see me taking it out on these hoes, bitch. I deal with me.
that's the difference, right? Cool. It's
Yeah.
some people that like it saggy. It's some people that prefer it saggy, but instead of dealing and addressing with how you can boost your esteem, and that's the reason why it's called self-esteem, not your
Mm,
best friend esteem, not your wife or your husband esteem. It's called self-esteem. So rather than boosting and cultivating, better spiritual energy within yourself, rather than looking at your saggy, droopy stuff, you saying, look at how fat this person is. Look at how this person dressing. So and so
mm.
is smashing who, and it couldn't be me. Yeah, it couldn't be you because you saggy and droopy. That's why it couldn't be you. So now you having disdain and vitriol. But who?
And
But
that's
that.
what it is. It's a
Go
whole bunch
ahead.
of people. Like, I ain't gonna even lie. I think it's a lot of people who fail to look at their actions and their interactions during the course of time that they've been on YouTube and how they've been doing, right? And they have come together, united under one fucking banner, a common hatred, if you will, have decided that all these faults, right, which they would cause to be an issue with other people, say it was if they're looking at somebody else, but all these faults coming together, right? Because these are faulted people, people that are fallible. So all of you fallible ass bitches got together, right? Two ball and split tail alike, got to fucking together, and then Voltron and decided that you were like what, mega perfect or something? Is that the name of your Voltron toy, mega perfect? Or something like that. Like, I mean, what did you name yourself? Optimus Perfect? Like, what are you? You know, what the fuck are you? But really, truthfully, you guys are imperfect in every fucking way. And if you're looking for perfection in this new found so-called sector, which Dr. Soapy has pointed out that it has canceled. No, it's not canceled. They're not canceled. Okay. I can never knock the hustle and never can knock the pimping. I will always say that. And this is where I say to Pizarro, hats off to you. You
Or
have,
you can knock the hustle and you can knock the pimping if the pimping ain't pimping properly.
well, I
There,
wouldn't say she's not pimping properly. I would say
well, then you
she's
can knock it, right? There should be
yeah.
order and standards and structure. Otherwise, what are we doing?
Well, I'm just saying, I can't knock it, right? I can't knock what the fuck she putting down. In the sense of her being able to take these malleable minds and get them under one banner, right, of conformity, and then be able to punish them and navigate them and make them, you know, believe. And even fucking whenever she's feeling like, you know, when she comes out here and let me go out with this script, I'm gonna act like I'm so bothered and I'm ready to give up, and you know what I'm saying, to get the little extra so to see how many people will jump out there and, you know, blow smoke up her ass, right? Which I can't say they're blowing smoke up her ass, but you know what I'm saying, suck a fart from her ass so that she could feel better. So to watch this all go down and how she's been able to maneuver these grown ass people and get them to buy into her bullshit and even pay her. I mean, man, pimping's been pimping since pimping been pimping. Okay, I can't
Oh,
knock
so
you.
now I get what you're saying. At that point, then I would concur. Yeah, you can't knock that hustle because at that point, she or he or she or they is only one person. If they
Right,
have a cult like following, these are all a multitude of individuals making a conscious choice. Some of them may
right.
be ignorant, but others, many of them are not ignorant. It's just almost like when they try to treat a lot of these hoes like victims because they had a gorilla pimp. Like she chose that nigga. Like she had options of a square nigga, and she chose the nigga that was gonna beat her ass, bro. Like so.
Tuesday. Do-do-do-do-do. Hi. Ah.
I'm just saying at some point it gets to a point where the sympathy and empathy it could only go so far based on people
Yes.
making a conscious choice.
I don't have no empathy for these malleable minded
Oh,
following ass bitches,
you
right?
colder than a hooker's heart, huh?
Man, I don't have no empathy for these hoes. They chose up. You know what I'm saying? And now they so-called leaders out here putting another whammy on their ass.
And you know fair exchange is no robbery.
Facts on facts. And look at this motherfucker. Resto.
I'm just here for a minute. Hold
Okay.
on.
I just want to ask you a question. Did your
Yeah,
bride,
salute.
did your unit, did your YouTube broad, did she dump you?
Who?
Zaro, did your YouTube broad, the one that's out here pimping since pimping been pimping, she got a little coke going and shit? Well, she been out of coke going, but she didn't
I
really,
don't
she
know.
came
I
out the
don't know.
dirt
Like,
with the shit.
no,
Now
she
she
didn't
was,
dump. No, she didn't dump me. But I ain't got nothing to say about whatever the fuck she did. But she a grown ass woman. She gonna do what she
yeah, I'm
gonna
not
do.
talking about what she did. I'm saying, did she dump you? You say she didn't dump you. Okay, cool.
Nah,
But
nah, nah.
still,
We just ain't talking for real right now. But I understand. That's cool.
oh, so
No, I was
let's
just
get, I just have one more question now. Y'all ain't talking right now, but she didn't dump you. So, like, does that mean she has to literally say the words and then you'll know that you're dumped?
yeah. What you think it is? Like what the fuck? Like yeah, we
Oh,
together until you tell me we not together, baby. What's up? Like the fuck?
I can't this shit. You can't make
Yo,
this shit up.
Sam,
Huh?
why the fuck am I blocked in your chat? I want to know that.
Uh, damn. I want to know too. When you get blocked.
I don't know because like that's the whole reason I came up here because I just said what's up. All I said was what's up, and then I said salute, and none of them shits went through. And I was like, ain't no way I'm over here blocked instant chat. So I don't know who blocked me, but somebody blocked me. And I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I fuck with you.
I
So it's
didn't block
like,
you. You could have got blasted from outer space, though. That's possible. You
yeah,
can't.
yeah, yeah. Somebody probably blocked me, but I just need to let you know because like, you know, we don't talk on the back end or nothing. So I just
Oh,
want to be
okay.
like, yeah, I just want to be like, damn, saying what I do to you. Cause like maybe I said some shit. I don't know. Shit, I just be saying shit sometimes. And what
No,
up, who this on panel with us? Who this?
say what happened?
Who this on panel? I don't know who
No,
this
that's
is.
Be Easy. Be Easy. This is Resto. Resto. This is Be Easy.
What's up, Be Easy, bro? Big respect. I just didn't know who you
Hey,
was.
what's up
You know
with
what
it?
I'm saying? I just asking, you
Oh,
know what I'm saying? I just ask, I want no smoke. I just ask questions.
no, you don't
Nah,
want no
I see
smoke.
you. I see you though. I see you out here. Hey, I ain't disappeared. I'm back in the States. I'm chilling. I feel so good.
I
Like,
mean,
honestly,
so
like, I feel
you
good.
didn't go to jail then, right? Because I mean, I've seen you get a
No,
lot
why
of.
would I go to jail? Why would I go to jail? I beat
Well,
all
man,
my
I don't know
cases.
why did you
I'm
even
not
do it.
going to jail. Like, I beat all my cases, though. I'm not going to jail.
Well, why did you say you went to jail or something like that? I don't
No,
know.
I went to jail. I've been to jail before. Like, but like lately, no, I didn't. I haven't been to jail. I had cases, but I didn't go to jail.
Did you move back to the States yet?
Yeah, that's what I just said, baby. Listen, like, keep up with the
Not
conversation, baby.
baby. Oh, baby, baby. You better be careful. Baby, 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 baby. You don't supposed to be saying
I
that
just
to
like coming over here
Pataro.
fucking with you. But no, I did move back to the States recently. I've been pulling up on people, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I done pulled up on a couple people. Then got a few new babies, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, I've been pulling up on a couple people. But no, I've been in the States for like a month now. I'm chilling, I'm having my fun, and I'm ready to like I guess go to the next level and get my life together, basically. Not get it together as in like something is wrong, but like get it together as in like make a move. Cause like I just basically have like a month off. I need shit.
Ah, okay. So you're back in the States and your girl, she didn't really dump you. Your YouTube girl, she didn't dump you because she didn't
Yeah.
verbally say it. And you don't know what's going on and you don't want to talk about anything that's gonna cause you to feel a way about your YouTube.
What I gotta feel about like what do I have to feel about that? Like, yeah, we cool. We still gonna be cool, but like bro, I'm already talking to somebody. So
You say what?
I said I'm already talking to somebody. So like why would I feel any way about that?
You talking to somebody on YouTube?
Two of them, two people, yeah.
You got two new broads on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, like, does anybody know about this shit, or is it just like, what is this?
No. Y'all gonna find out when we link because we finna link. I'm finna link with one actually next week. Actually, this week. I'm stupid. This week. And
Uh-huh.
no, next week. Next week. I'm link with one next week, and then the other one, probably around like the 4th of July.
So you're gonna do IRL?
Yeah. Like
Ah.
you know who it is. Trust me. Like one of them, you know who it is, but the second one, you don't know who she is.
Do they feel some type of way about me? Because niggas be out here feeling
I don't think so. I
crazy.
don't think so. I don't think so.
Good.
And
That's good.
even if they did, like, I wouldn't care. Like, this is
Yeah.
like, it's beyond YouTube at this point. Like, bro, it's like, okay, let's make some jugs. Like, what's up?
No,
That's
okay.
what I'm looking at.
Well,
Like, I'm trying
YouTube is
to,
changing around the way it looks at things and content and stuff, and a lot of these people are gonna have to like get with a new program.
yes, 100%. It's all going IRL. Everybody, if you're a streamer and you're not like, I'm not going to say like you have to show your face, but
Yeah.
you're going to have to start like doing something that's different. Like this whole StreamYard, start up the live and everybody hit the panel shit that y'all used to is going away fast. Fast.
What?
Trust me. It's all IRL now. Like if you're not IRL, you're not nothing. I'm basically like on the real YouTube streets, you're not nothing. Like either gaming or
Okay.
IRL. That's
All
really
right.
what it is.
I just wait, hold on a second. Let me see. Let me see if I
No, my
got
bad.
this right. Oh sheesh. Yeah,
Today.
damn it. Never mind. I'm trying to find you. At least I thought I found you and stuff. Hey, Big Rig, peace in the LBC. I did find you, and then I went to take you up out the situation. Sheesh.
Oh, you're trying to unblock me.
Yeah, I was trying to unblock you,
Oh, okay.
and But then I don't know. I found you.
I don't think we ever had smoke before, Sam. I don't think me and you ever had smoke.
Yeah, I'm trying. Well, no, not that I'm aware of. I don't know why it happened though. To be honest, and
Me neither. Yeah, I did get blocked though.
I never know because it could have been something that you said. It could have been a number of things, and I don't really just be looking for that. But if my mods did it, which more than
Yeah,
likely
yeah, yeah.
they did, they had
I
a
think
reason
so.
behind it. I ain't trying to
Oh no,
especially
100%. Like
so
I'm not saying I'm not stepping on your mods or nothing. I'm pretty sure if I got blocked, I deserve that shit. But
you
all I'm saying is like,
say you pretty sure if you got blocked, you deserved it.
yeah, yeah, 100%,
Well,
100%.
at
But
least you
like,
better than fucking Malik funky ass. That motherfucker just was on some real bullshit. The nigga said he wanted to piss on me.
oh, what the fuck? Wait, you
Yeah,
into that?
he went into R. Kelly's second cousin removed and shit on my ass. I'm like, man.
Are you into that? What's up?
Huh?
I say you're not into that. What's up?
No, nigga. Why would I want somebody pissing on me? Don't
Okay,
play.
okay. So like that, so that's
Now
why
you
it's
gonna
not
make me not
cool.
unblock your ass. Now this is some
Well,
bullshit.
no. I'm just saying that's why it's not cool. Because if you're not into that, that's not cool to just ask somebody. I'm just asking questions,
Why would
ma'am.
he
Damn.
fucking assume that I want his ass to piss on me?
Maybe y'all had a conversation. Why you yelling at me? Don't yell at
Why
me.
would I have a conversation with a married ass
You
man
hear this shit?
about
You
some
hear
weird
this shit,
ass
bro?
shit like
You hear
that?
this shit, bro? We up here trying to have a conversation.
No,
She already yelling at me.
let me just say this, okay? First of all, Malik is a married person. But secondly, why would I
I'm
indulge
just
in
rage
that?
baiting you, saying I'm
See, now
just
you're
rage.
calling me a baby again.
I
Baby,
said saying.
baby.
I said I'm
Oh,
rage baiting you. I didn't even
oh,
call
you
you
rage
baby.
baiting. Okay, I didn't hear that part. Sorry. So,
Yeah, I'm just rage baiting you. I'm just making you mad on purpose. It's funny. But no,
yeah.
I am actually blocked though. So like, if we can fix that, that'd be great. Cause I do come over here and I listen to you though. So like, I still support no matter what. I still support. I love it. Peace in the LPC.
Oh
Anyway,
my God, how many niggas done got fucking blocked up in this bitch? Y'all must have been acting. Ugh.
they blocking everybody. Everybody blocked. All y'all niggas blocked.
Well, it's not everybody. It's just some people. And I wouldn't know unless somebody comes and tells me, but a lot of times these people take it fucking personal and then they just want to be on some bullshit. There you are. They want to be on some bullshit when it comes to me. And they're already they're following a person, right? They're already the mindset
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
person.
basically,
So,
yeah.
yeah, I can't do nothing about it. And
I'm not like that though.
just the other
Like,
day, like Lola was over there and she was saying, "Oh yeah, I don't really watch Sincere like that, but I feel like she's just another offshoot of Shakim."
she lied. She lied.
Huh?
Everybody watch Sincere. Who don't watch Sincere? When we see that fucking thumbnail that you use all the time, by the way. No shade.
Which
When you see that
one?
that thumbnail with that girl that's standing there.
That girl? Oh yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
that broad. You know what I'm saying? I used to think of them as interchangeable, but that's one of them.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah, you don't
I'm
know
just
who
saying.
that
Like when
broad
I see
is.
that thumbnail, I'm clicking that link, bro. They're lying, bro. Like they're lying. They listen to you. They watch you. Everybody watches you. Like if they don't watch you, how they gonna hate on you? Think about that. How they gonna hate
That
on
is
you?
true. But I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh, but Lolo, right? So that's what she said. And then she said I was like an offshoot or whatever. It seemed like I'm like an offshoot of Shakim's. And I'm thinking, stop playing with me, Lolo. I've been doing this thing for a while. And I pretty much met all of you guys at the same fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Because I, I really wasn't aware of Lolo like that. But she popped up over here during the Vegas time with Shakim. Her and Shakim were too fucking together.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
hit a link. And Shakim was new to me, right? You were new to me. Shakim was new to me. Binary was new to me. Quite a few of you were very new to me. And I had already been going live for well over 2 years. So what the fuck does that like? I'm confused by how these affiliations that you guys have created in regards to me and Shakim or me and whoever else, which is primarily has been
But
Shakim, how this came about. You know what I mean?
can I be real with you though? Can I be real with you? And you know I'm always gonna keep it 100 with you, Sam.
Hmm.
So if I'm gonna be real with you, a lot of people did not like you because they felt like you was coddling Shakim. And this is not the first time I've said this to you.
Mm.
And but do I feel that way? No. I feel like you gave him a platform, and that's okay. You can give anybody a platform. That's fine. But I feel like most people don't like you because they feel like you coddle him. And like for a long time, I felt that way too. But then I had to realize, no, she's just literally giving this nigga a platform. Cause what else is he gonna do? He can't go nowhere. Like, he can't go on limits. Like, he's not gonna be like if he goes to Pizarro's, he's not really gonna stick around over there. Like, he can't hit King Romans for sure. Like, ODS maybe, but it's like he don't have no platform. And it's like this was an escape for him, and I think that's very healthy. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. Like, everybody need their shit. Like, I let niggas get their shit off all the time. So like, if that nigga wanted to get his shit off, then cool, get your shit off. But like,
So
you didn't deserve the hate. But I'm just saying, you didn't deserve the hate for that.
Okay, so thank you. I appreciate that. Can I ask you a question though, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you feel that way about YouTube cameras or Brianna?
Yes,
or
yes,
even
yes.
Okay.
I told YouTube cameras. I think I even told this to her face, like back in way back in the day, like when we was kosher. We all right now. Like we all right now. But
this is you independently, right? So
yeah.
Okay, so you felt that way about them. Now,
Yeah.
do you feel like
I felt like she was coddling Shakem, and then for a long time she was coddling Lemon. And I even felt like, honestly, if I'm gonna be real with you, I've had real ass conversations with Lolo, because you know I fuck with Lolo tough. Like, I fuck with Lolo like on the back, like the backstage. Like, we actually talk. So it's like I told her all the time, like, I'm like, bro, I fuck with you, and this don't have nothing to do with this, but like, you treat this nigga like a child. Like, I'm not scared of calling niggas out on the shit that I feel. Like, if I fuck with you, I think that's like a way of me showing that I fuck with you. Cause like, I like you so much that I'm not even gonna let you be average. Like, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. And I think that's important.
Yeah, but let me ask you this question too, because if you felt that way, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out if other people felt that way.
Yes.
Why did their primary focus become me? Because just as much as he hit my
Because you were coddling him.
Okay, so what is your definition of coddling?
Like, you allow and again, I'm saying this as a friend, because I wouldn't even call us friends. I think maybe associates. But you know I fuck with you though. Like, you know I fuck with you heavy. Like, I fuck with you tough. Like, I don't even
look. Listen to me. Say your truth as you perceived it.
Okay, as I perceived it, I felt like you were, yes, coddling him, even when he was wrong. A lot of times you didn't call him out when he was wrong. Like, you just let him really just do anything that he wanted to do.
Yeah, can you be specific in what I didn't call out that was wrong?
No, because it really don't even sit on my heart that heavy. Because, but I know that, like,
but, I mean,
because like, no, wait, Sam, let me finish, Sam.
Go ahead.
I know this your channel, baby, but damn, let me finish.
No, I'm just saying.
So,
I mean, things can be said very general, right? And there's never any specificity to it, right?
Yeah, because I personally didn't care. I'm not even from that sector. I didn't care. I just saw it, and then when I see it, I'm just like, okay, cool, and I just leave. Like, that don't
caring or not, right? Right? Because I know you're not from, the beach sector, but I can speak specifically to situations, right? I can say to you, hey, you were going over to Lemon's, even after Lemon disrespected your wife, or you felt he disrespected your wife, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I asked you, like, why are you going over there if that is the case? And you're saying because I'm trolling him. Now, I'm not invested, by any means, mentally or emotionally, in the dynamic that had happened between you and Lemon, but I can be specific about it if I was to say
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Say to you something, right?
Okay.
About that moment in time, or your relationship or dynamic with Lemon, or even with the beach. I could be specific to things. And for me, though, when I have conversations with people, they are always made very general without anybody being specific to situations. And so therefore that lets me know that it's really not based in a thing. It's very emotional.
Exactly. And like, I see what you're saying. And this is what I'm gonna say. Because it wasn't based on anything, I'm going to stop using the word didn't care about, because that's irrelevant. Because it was based on things that, like, I just wasn't around. Like, I seen it a couple of times, and like, I just didn't care to compartmentalize those things and like keep it on like record. Like, oh, I don't like how Sin did this. Like, I just didn't give a fuck. Like, I just would leave, or I would just stay there and just listen. Like, I wouldn't care. But what I was saying is like, I can see why people said that, because it's like a multiple occasion. It gets to a point where you just stop counting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just stop counting the times that it happens.
Yeah, I can't see that. And let me tell you why I can't see it. Because it didn't happen. Listen to me.
Okay.
It did not occur. Okay. It literally did not occur. If we go back and if we were to analyze every live where Shakim was here and he came and said a thing about a person, and then say every time you came or anybody else came over here and they had specific things to say about people they dislike, right? And whether I agreed or not, because most times I don't really agree with their position because I don't feel that way about that person, does not make that coddling. That is me having a panel.
I feel like it was.
Say what?
I said I feel like it was though, but keep going.
Yes, you have expressed that multiple times. I mean, I think, you know, if you say a thing over and over again, somebody might believe it.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I'm not mad at you about it. I'm just saying what I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying that I see that. Like, I'm not saying like I don't like Sam because of this. I'm just saying like this is what happened, and this is probably why people think that. Like, when I say why people,
you for something specific, and then I am
okay. So look. If I'm gonna, okay, I'll try to be as specific as possible, because like honestly, this shit just did not sit on my spirit that heavy to where like I got like in my memory the parts. But I will say like you. Obviously, it started off with you giving him a platform where he didn't have one. Like, nobody, at the point where you started fucking with him heavy, nobody was fucking with this nigga in the B sector. So like that.
No, we're gonna negate all the time before that he was coming over.
Yes. I actually am gonna negate that.
Why?
Because that's not when the problem started. And so that's what I'm saying.
The problem started when you Negroes start coming over here because you figured
if everybody's saying the same thing, Sin, let me let you know something. If you're the only one right, you're wrong. So if everybody's saying the same thing, everybody else sees it but you. And that's okay.
Can you tell me who everybody is?
Literally everybody was telling you that you were coddling this nigga. Like you even said it, Sin. I'm not here to argue with you, baby.
I even said what? Because I'm not arguing with you. I even said what? This I want to hear.
Yeah. So like you even said like multiple times, like, oh, people think I'm coddling Shakim. Have you or haven't you not said
that people think that does not make it true.
Okay, so but you've seen it before. That's the thing. You've seen it. You've heard it.
I'm not saying that I haven't heard that before. Listen to what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, but you're not listening to me. Okay, you're not listening to me. I'm telling you why people would say that. I'm not saying I feel that way anymore, because I don't give a fuck. But what I'm saying is like, I see why people said that. I don't even know why this is even like this deep of a conversation. Like the fact that you're like, you're still sitting trying to defend like actions is crazy to me, because it's like, it's not even a bad.
What am I trying to defend?
It's not even a bad action. It's not even a bad action.
No.
You're trying to defend that you were coddling Shakim, and we both know that's true. But here's the thing.
It's not.
You know that's true.
How can you tell me? How can you tell me what is true in my reality, in my fucking action?
Even you know it's true.
No, I don't.
You know you did that.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You will not stop. And I think like it's okay for you.
I won't stop for what? I won't stop for what?
Listen to what I'm saying. Can I? You know what? Can I complete?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you can. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's what I'm talking about. You won't stop. You are going to proceed to tell me what the fuck is true or not true in my truth, in my reality, right? When I can pull out actual videos that will speak to what the fuck I'm talking, if I could complete that sentence. I am not trying to negate how you fucking feel, nor am I trying to change your mind. You can use the word coddling all fucking day long. That would not make it true. You could repeat it a fucking 1,000 times and it still wouldn't make it true. But you can probably get people to get on the bandwagon of that. If they
listen,
other niggas. Let me finish.
Don't talk to me.
let me finish. If they need that for a reason, right? Sometimes people need reasons to justify what was already in their heart or what they had already been dealing with, okay? Because this is the truth of the matter and the facts, right? This is the plain truth. Shakim, I didn't know Shakim out of nowhere, like I didn't know you or Binary, the rest of you Negroes, right? You guys start popping around, and Shakim came over the most. He would come over here, and we would be talking about all kinds of shit that was either happening in the beef sector primarily or in Umar sector. He was doing that regardless. He was already here.
I will give you that. Yeah.
Just like he would also go over to YouTube cameras and to Brianna's. So
100%.
whenever people start feeling a way about him, they knew the precise places to go, say that more than likely he might turn up. How do they know that?
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean more than likely? That's the only places he could go.
No,
what are you talking about?
That was not the case at the time. You are putting the fucking buggy before the horses. That was not the case at the time. Prior to all of the whatever shebang bang that happened with Shakim had been welcomed plenty of places, even in the Mo 3 sector. He did not have this.
Okay, that's sin. I'm not gonna sit here and let you lie. That's cap.
Where am I lying?
No, okay. The Mo 3 thing is cap. Like, bro, I'm in the Mo 3 sector too, bro. That nigga got cussed out every time he hit a panel over there. Niggas don't fuck with him.
So your experience is different from mine.
And that's fair. That's fair, baby.
No,
that's fair.
Your experience of what you saw is different from what I saw. I could take this back to the days when him and MV was running around together, Shakim and MV. I could take it to Mahia's platform and some other fucking platform. So let's just not do that.
I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm
but you're taking things out of order. And then you're saying that certain things that, I'm saying the things that everybody has said to you for the past 5 months. I don't care about the so-called everybody.
Okay, well, right? For the past 5 months, then, like, why are you mad at me? Yell at them. Don't yell at me. I fuck with you. I'm
not mad at you, Resto. You're turning into a Darren now. Stop it. I am not attacking you, and I'm not mad at you. I am saying to you that order and sequence of things do fucking matter. They fucking do. Just like with me and my issues with people, regardless to whatever happened between me and Shakim, there were shit and things that predated the situation between me and Shakim being friendly. Battles battles and shit that I have had, and people and their fucking issues and how they jump on other bandwagons after the fact. Yes, all these things matter. So, but I'm saying to you, I don't personally care if people want to use the word coddling, because one could say the same thing about you, Resto. Right?
Who coddled me though? Nobody coddled me though. That's crazy.
Oh my.
What do you mean, oh my? Like,
I mean, oh my, you won't let me complete my sentence. Oh my.
Oh, my bad. I'm gonna go on mute.
So one can say the same thing about you and some motherfucking Negroes, where when you came around, you weren't getting the best reception or whatever the case may be. You were having battles here and there. When you came over here, I treated you with respect and regard, and I didn't do those type of things to you. And maybe now and then you might have a battle over here with somebody who's seen you over here and been in the resto this, resto that, but I still let you come around. How many people said, hey, don't let Resto come around? Or, even me and Angelica even had words over on your platform where she's saying to me, fuck these niggas and right? But I still let you come over here and I still treat you with respect. Now, maybe that's considered coddling. The fact that I allow people to come over and I don't jump on bandwagons regarding them and I give them respect. See, is it not a respite? Right? As one would want to put it out there as to be and perceive it to be. It is me being me, choosing to like or dislike whoever the fuck I want to on my own terms. You can come to my channel, Resto. You're welcome to come here. Shakim can come to my channel, Resto. You're welcome. He's welcome to come here. Be Easy can come to my channel. He's welcome to come here. Now, y'all might have some enemies. Y'all might have some people who don't fucking like you. What does that have to do with my dynamic with you? Not a fucking thing.
That is true, and that's something that I want. Oh wait, can I say something? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead and say what you want to say.
Okay, all I want to say is yes, what you just said right there at the end, you did allow me, on the platform, and that's actually a great thing because not a lot of people allow me. Like, I get that, and but even, and we can even use this for an example. People never said you coddled me, right? Because there was a time where I couldn't go anywhere. So people didn't say like, oh, she's coddling Resto. Nobody said that. But for some reason, everybody's saying that you're calling Shakim. All I'm saying is like, this is what niggas are saying. Like, you ain't got, I'm just a messenger. Like, I'm not the one that's saying
I'm
these
not
things.
going to shoot
Like,
the messenger.
and,
I'm
and look,
listening
and
to
look,
the messenger.
and look, this, and look, even when we talked about it, like when we did talk about it, because we've talked about this ad nauseum for like multiple times. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, that's fine. Like, I I don't have a problem with Shotgun. Like, I don't even have, like, I didn't even know we had an issue until he said that we got an issue. And so I'm like, okay, then it's smoke. So I don't even know what we mad about, honestly. I'm just here for the ride.
Who's
But I
we?
don't gotta,
Who's we mad?
me and Shakim.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what his issue is with me. But
um.
it's really whatever. But like, I don't give a fuck, but I'm not going to cause an issue. But
Well,
I'm
you
just
guys had
letting,
like a conversation. You guys had a back and forth over here and stuff like that. So that happened.
yeah, we did that.
Yeah. So you guys, I mean, I think there was like a time where you guys were going to do a song together and some other shit, right?
Yeah. I asked them to get on the track and everything. Like, so like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that was the last conversation I had when I was like, hey, bro, you want to hop on a song? Like, if I hated you, why would I be asking you to hop on a song? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I be asking you to collab? Like, even if it wasn't, it could be anything. Like, why would I be texting you? Like, I went out of my way to shoot your email. Like, and like, even before that, like, I was shooting niggas emails before that. Like, I ain't gonna say I fuck with the nigga, but I'm just saying,
Mhm.
like, I ain't never had no issues with the nigga. So I'm not saying that, like, I'm not doing this just to say, okay, I'm slighting Shakim. I'm just saying this is what people are seeing and this is what people are saying, and maybe you're not seeing it. That's all I was saying.
No,
I'm not saying.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that part, right? I am saying to you, there are people who have said it. Now, I can count on one hand. Maybe you can count on two hands times five. I'm saying who is the everybody. If we're going by the term everybody, right? The word everybody, that is very inclusive, all inclusive, if you will, when you say everybody.
True.
I mean, I could just go by the amount of people who live in the United States alone. Everybody. Or we can say globally, everybody.
Everybody.
So I'm asking you, who is the
Everybody.
everybody? You know, who's all the money?
Everybody that was
Who's the
in your
money?
chat.
And when
Everybody who don't like you. Everybody who got something to say about sin. That's who
and
was
so
talking
this is
about
the
it.
thing. So this is the thing. Everybody doesn't dislike me. But there
They
are
don't.
bodies,
They don't.
listen, there are bodies, there are people who do. Whatever the reason, however they got there, is not of relevance. But they are fucking there.
They like you.
But whenever you guys get to talking about the so-called everybody, really you're being specific, but you won't say the names. But I'll say the names for you, right? Because the very first person who really tried to like get me aligned when it came to Shakim and drag me into some bullshit, really like dragging me up into that shit was Goosey.
Yeah.
So he would be one of the everybody's, would he not be?
Okay. Yeah. I will say
Okay,
Goosey. I will
no, no,
say
no,
Goosey was one of them niggas.
no, let's be specific, right? Because when it comes to these CCs and shit, and I am a CC, and we're dealing with sectors, only people that we could really be talking about is a CC.
True.
Because they'll lead the charge for the fuckery. And then the malleable minds, aka the followers, and the subbies will be present to see the shenanigans that they put down. And they, the malleable minds will take a side. Subbies
Okay.
won't. Subbies will just, see it for what it is and keep it pushing. Maybe have a thought about it, but don't take it out on you. That's how it goes. But if we're going to talk about a thing and we're going to really from a logical space, if we're going to go from a logical space of why we don't like a person, least let it make sense for one, and for two, let it be in the right order and succession of things. The right order is that I met Shakim and you guys the same time all the other CCs did. Shakim went to all their platforms, participated in their shit, went on travels with them and everything, provided entertainment and stuff. It was cool until it wasn't cool with them. And during that whole time when it was cool, you didn't see Sincere saying, hey, don't be friends with Shakim, or hey, don't be friends with this person, or hey, hate this person. Like, even if I dislike the person, and we're going to put Shakim to the side, but say I dislike somebody else that was around them. I never dictated policy to them and tried to tell them that they should dislike a person and that person shouldn't hit their panel and all these other fucking things.
Yeah.
Right? But in the case of Sincere, that is what took place.
Yeah, and that's not fair. No, honestly, and real quick, I'm not trying to interrupt your story, but I have to.
It's
real
not
quick.
A story.
I've already okay, but I've already said like multiple times, like, yeah, I see like some people don't fuck with you, but I know they watch you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I've always said I don't know why people don't like you. Like I've asked you that question like multiple times. I'm pretty sure you remember. I'm like, yo, Sincere, why don't people fuck with you? Like, cause I always hear like, and even when like people that talk shit about you, they don't really not like you. They still watch you. Like even like the people that you think are your biggest ops, they still fuck with you. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Look at Pizarro. Y'all are in a love-hate relationship. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all love each other. Y'all do. So I know that like
that's a very strong word, but I don't hate Pizarro. I have said it time and time again, and I will say it a fucking again. I don't hate Pizarro, but I will call her out on fuckery. Even right now, I was giving her credit for being a fucking pimp. She's been pimping since pimping been pimping. She a pimp named Flipback right now.
Oh yeah, she gonna get Pizarro. If anything about Pizarro, she gonna get her bag, and I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, she's definitely fucking right now, fucking with the malleable minds, and that. But that's the difference between me and Pizarro. I know these niggas are simple minded, but I don't take advantage of them. See, that's the difference between me and her. But I will not knock her for putting down some shit that can easily be put down and getting paid for it. Bitch, get to it. But I just don't, it's not in me to do so. Now, could I do that? Fucking yeah, and probably way better than her. Yeah, definitely. But I don't do those type of things. It's just not of, just what I do.
Okay.
Right?
Well, I was just speaking my piece. That's it.
Yeah, love is fucking strong. That's a very strong word. Now, Pizarro, one thing I can say is this: when Pizarro put down her little rules for her fuck ass, that bullshit that she created over there, which is, I ain't knocking it.
Damn, why you gotta call it a fuck ass circuit, bro? Come on, bro.
Man, it's a third world hustle. But let me tell you something. That little third world she created over there called the frenemies. When she put that shit down, I said, oh man, okay, pimping since pimping been pimping. But when she made her little fucking list of who can come around and can't come around and who they can be friends with, they can't be friends with, she never did say my name. Not that I'm aware of.
Didn't you see today?
Oh, I got put on the list. Am I on the list now?
No, she fired everybody that was on the frenemy sector. She said she's gonna start over, and like all the CCs that was there, they're not gonna be there. She said that. Unless I dream that shit, I'm pretty sure she said that.
Pizarro's look, what act are we in? This is like act 3, scene 15. Like, what act are we in?
I would say it's more like an interlude. It's more like an interlude. If I'm
it's an interlude. Okay, I feel like it was. Anyways, in this little motherfucking drama interlude, just fucking theater de Negro. Okay, I'm saying she's putting on this bullshit. Be easy there. We lost Resto. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So now, do you get what I'm saying? Did you see this shit? Did you see our conversation, me and him? That sounds so fucking similar. It's just like that conversation with Malik. It's like, my lord, except for he didn't want to piss on me.
That conversation was on a road to nowhere.
I'm telling you, but it's just like,
and it was a lot. It was a lot of vagary, a lot of like contradictions, a lot of kind of
My bad. I had hit my phone. My bad. My bad. It's
yeah,
me.
kind of emptiness.
It's very empty. But let me get back to this one more time, Arresto, because he's probably gonna drop.
No,
But I want
no. My bad. No, my bad. I had hit my phone. I didn't mean to drop. I hit my phone.
so far as I could see, right? I didn't make this fucking list of people that are not allowed or whatever the fuck, whatever. Which but that shit might go without saying. You know what I mean? But sometimes when you look into those little intricate details of certain things, it makes you think, okay, well maybe, you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is between me and Pizarro. She can act aloof and stupid and shit and get to fucking playing with these fucking minds. And
Y'all love each other.
no, I don't love her. Let me tell
Okay.
you. Let me tell you why I don't love her. Because there's no way in this world that I will lay my life down for Pizarro. I don't see it happening. I don't know her. I haven't lived with her. I didn't grow up with her. We ain't ran the streets together. Nothing. I know her from YouTube, but do I dislike her? No. Now you might have, Forrest Gumped your way into Love Land with her, and along with the rest of those malleable minded ass bitches. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking you for doing it. And while you at it, empty your pockets. Pizarro, don't never say I never did nothing for your ass. I never. Okay, this is the second time, bitch, that I told these niggas to empty their pockets for your ass. Okay?
See, that's love.
No, that's not love. That's just get some money. Get the money. They willing to give it over. You are a willing participant. You are willing to give over
Yeah, I don't give a
all
fuck.
nuggets.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
so you know what I'm saying? She was just live a few minutes ago. Go pay that bitch.
I know she was like, I didn't pull up on her like, cause like Lady Nika was up there, so I was like,
You should have been there and you should have been paying her.
for what? I was live yesterday. She wasn't on my live, so
It don't fucking matter. It's not about what she do for you. It's what you gonna do for a Klondike bar.
we're not even talking, so it don't even matter. Like I'm talking to somebody else, but like,
No, it does matter because you said she didn't break up with you, so therefore it don't matter if she
yeah,
talks to you or not. So
yeah, that's
nigga,
still my little baby. That's still my little baby.
where's Pizarro's money?
Where's Pizarro's money? You want me to give Pizarro money like right now?
No,
I
you
don't
need
feel
to
like
go
it.
because you look. I think
I don't feel like it.
How long has she not been talking to you?
I would say, wait, when did I get what you call? So about I would say 3 months. I have not
So
given her money.
if we're talking about monthly installments, you are down 3 fucking payments, nigga.
So what? I got a new bro,
You
bro,
are in
nothing
the
one comes
red. You are in the red, about to get cut off. Where is the fucking money?
cut off from what? That's what I'm saying. Like,
You
bro,
haven't made your monthly installments.
I fucked with Pizarro because I fucked with Pizarro. I'm not asking for clout. I'm not asking for a share read. Like, bro, go on Pizarro's community wall right now and try. No, hold
She
up.
terminate the contract.
Baby, listen to me.
He
Go
called me
on
baby.
Pizarro.
Did he say baby?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Baby.
I'm just saying, go on Pizarro's wall and see the last time she shared me out. Like, it was not like I'm not in it for that. I just generally like that woman.
Now you're putting in terms that didn't fucking matter at one point in time before. It didn't matter before with whether she came over or she shared you out or
No. That's what I'm
you.
saying. It don't
did not
matter. That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
matter.
I'm not
Why
in it
does
for
it
that.
matter now, nigga? The point is that you were in a contract to make monthly fucking payments and you're behind 3 payments.
Yep. Show is. I ain't gonna hold you. Show is.
So I mean, by all intents and purposes, since you're so late, right, and behind, she should just gonna cut you off.
Bro, I got a whole new baby mom. I got a gender reveal party I gotta do, bro. I got shit to
Not
do.
a gender reveal. You having babies?
Oh yeah. I'm out here fucking.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
Yeah. That's the first thing I did when I landed in the States. I immediately linked up. Immediately.
Yeah, he keeps calling me baby. I don't understand that. It's weird.
Bro, that was I didn't say baby just now. What the fuck?
No, they're talking about all the other babies.
Before. My bad. I do that shit sometimes. I'm sorry. I do that shit sometimes.
Yeah,
It's like in my language.
I have noticed
Like, nigga,
that with the men folk on here. I tend to draw that up out of them. baby
No,
and
it's
shit.
really like some Atlanta shit. Like for real, like even my boy Billy, like when we be talking, like we'll be talking to somebody, like if we on like a three-way call, like we in a Discord or something, like baby just kind of slips out, like when we talking to like another woman. It's
Hey,
more like
Ryan.
sweetheart or like honey. Like I'm from the South, so it's just like
Yeah, honey, sugar, iced tea.
yeah, yeah. So it ain't nothing crazy. Like I don't really mean it like that. I'm just saying like I'm just using it as a way. Like if you feel offended by it, cool. Just let me know and I'll try to stop doing it. There's a lot of people I don't call baby. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, I tend to bring that out of people, the men folk. Some of these bitches too, they just be all fascinated and shit, engulfed in every
And
word. Yeah, I mean that's the only way I could call it. You know what I'm saying? They be just hanging
a
on and
contract who
hanging
had a legal
on.
contract. Oh wait, we might need to clear that up before this hits the beef sector streets. There was never a contract with Pizarro.
Now a
There was never
contract
like
he has a
there
legal
was never a
benefit
contract.
without some benefit. Black folk.
No, there was never a
Black
contract. No,
people
no, no,
are the
no.
only people that come to a fucking table and never come back with tangibles.
No,
That's
I literally just
that's
gave her money. Like she
black.
gave me like I gave her money. That's it. That's all it was.
Yeah. He paid into something and he didn't get nothing up out of it. That's very black of him. That's he is a black man, even though he married Asian.
I
He
do be
cannot
black.
accept the black part.
Damn, I can't,
When
bro.
he
That made
comes
me
to the
less. That made
table,
me
he
less
ain't
black because
getting
I
no
ain't marry a
tangible.
black woman. That's how you feel, sin. I ain't
No,
marry a black woman.
I feel like the black part of you took your ass to a table and came back with no tangibles.
But no, I gained absolutely nothing from Pizarro.
Yeah, I mean pretty much. But I mean she
Yeah,
gained the
yeah, yeah.
world.
You said she did what?
She gained the world.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and honestly, she was supporting. Like, she would come through the chats and shit like that, and like I was cool. And like, I ain't got no hate towards. It's just like I just never wanted that from her. Like, I didn't care about this shit. Nigga, I
Well,
got channels I can go play Call of Duty on right now and get like
I will
300
agree.
people in
She
the
will
chat.
come to your channel from time to time. And that reminds me of Pretty Chocolate Girl and say you another example of it where she would come to those people's channels and it didn't do shit for their asses. Now she's charging niggas 150 fucking dollars with the promise of, what I'm saying, I could bring all these multitudes of people to your channel and make them stay there, which is a farce because if we were
When did
to
she say
look,
that? When did she say that though?
I don't know, some lives ago.
Yeah, okay, but she didn't say that like out of her mouth. You're just saying that because you say you heard it.
Well, no, there was a statement, right? It was pretty much to the fact of, what I'm saying, that she was charging people, right? Or people, she would come over and help promote
Okay.
their channel, share their channel out, or whatever the case may be. So there is that, right? Now, I'm saying with the history, right? If I'm looking at the history of her just doing that without a motherfucking dime, like anybody paying for the program, well, we gotta exclude you on the paying part because you've been paying since paying been paying. But if we
Yeah, I've
were
been giving
just
her
to
money for
say,
a long time. For a long time, yeah.
yeah, you got to get it out the mud, right, Vibrant? Because I got it out the mud and I'm going to get it out the fucking mud. You cannot make people come to that person's channel. Now, you could pop up, but usually when you're dealing with certain sectors, it's like a certain amount of fuckery that goes along with it. And I can't say she wasn't coming over from time to time or even hitting your link or sitting over fucking minions, whatever the fuck. But it did not bring growth to your channel as how
True.
she's trying to promise. You felt like it brought growth to your channel.
No, no, no. I said no. I just said true. I said true. I was
Okay.
agreeing with you. I'm sorry if you can't hear me.
Okay.
I'm on my headphones. I'm
No,
trying to
no,
clean
no.
up this other
I
room.
didn't hear that part. So
I just know
then,
I just got some other shit like shipped here, and I'm trying to get this bedroom together because I just moved to the States a month ago, so I'm trying to get this bedroom together for like a guest bedroom. So I'm like shuffling and moving shit around. So like if you can hear that, I'm so sorry. And
no,
I'm on my headphones.
I didn't
So
hear that part. It's just me. I just misheard you in that moment.
okay.
But I'm saying that like they're paying for something that, first of all, they need not to. But shit, again, I can't knock the hustle. Get the money out these motherfucking malleable minded ass bitches. They getting kicked up out of the so-called sector, mistreated and dogged and told where to fucking go and all these things in between. And they are paying for the experience.
Wait,
Now,
who you calling me malleable minded? That's what you doing?
you say you ain't been there in 3 months. Maybe you went into some kind of conversion therapy. I don't know.
No, no.
You have
I
not
just
been
got I
there
just
for
got a
three.
I just got a
Have you
I just
not
got a
been there?
girl.
Okay, you ain't
That's
paid
it.
in 3 months, right? You haven't been around like that.
I've been in the channel and like, yeah, I've been in the channel and like, it's been a little bit of like animosity, but it ain't really nothing serious. Like, I think she still fuck with me as a
You
person. I
said a
still fuck
little
with her.
animosity. Oh, okay.
Like,
Well,
I still fuck with her though. I still fuck with her. She still fuck with me. So
we
like, I
know
ain't blocked.
that. We know that. Allegiance unto. How many times you gonna tell us that you know what I'm saying, you still fuck with her? Like,
Well, what you want me to say? Like, I ain't got nothing to say about like, it ain't no real relationship shit. It ain't no like
I'm
love.
not
Like, it's
talking
nothing like
about you in that manner though. You see, this is why, it reminds me of the days, what I'm saying, when they used to have that white ball following on top of sentences and it going to every word. Like, you got to follow the white ball so you can understand. I need you to under fucking stand, okay? I am saying, if you were to look at, like with any company, right? You have to look at um what it was successful in, what it was profitable in, what caused that company to grow, right? You're not looking at the losses, you're looking at the profits. Well, you will look at the losses from time to time for whatever reason, but we're talking about what was inspiring growth. Now, we were to go by the history of that, right? And we were to go by, the trend, we would see that Pizarro's history of promoting other people's channels and actually just bringing their channels to this, greater level is just like, very low. Like it's not her forte.
that's
Even
a fair
when,
statement. That's a fair
even
statement.
yeah, and even when they try to big up the situation and make it seem like she sent Lemon over the fucking scales and really got his channel there, that's a fucking lie. Trish was the one campaigning. Trisha was the one out here looking like the mammy of all mammies to get Lemon to where she got Lemon to. It was Trish campaign. Now Pizarro jumped on it, and then she got some credit for it, which really, truthfully, didn't make any sense. But of course, when you are able to shift the narrative and play with the minds of malleable-minded ass people, then of course you can make it seem like it's something it ain't. I mean, how many of you guys are drinking the Jim Jones juice? Eating the cyanide donuts. Quite a few of y'all are. To the point that you'll reiterate some things over and over again that are just plain out not true. They're just plain out lies and make it the truth. Case in point, you coming over here trying to tell me some shit about something I know I lived and was in, right? Dealt with. But if you say it enough times, somebody might believe it. It's the cyanide donut effect.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I didn't come over here to try to villainize you. I just came over here to chop it up. And like, I was just telling you how I felt. And like, yeah. And like, you know me, I'm gonna be honest. Cause like, bro, how many conversations that we have where like, you ask me some shit and I'm just for honest with you.
Yeah.
Always.
No,
So
I'm
like,
not
I ain't
taking
really
away
for the shit.
I'm not taking away how you felt, right? You have the right to what you feel. But I am telling you that let me just say this. Me and you are just different. If I feel a way about a person, it is based in actual factual situations that took place.
Uh-huh.
I will be specific to what the fuck took place, right? It will be fair and just. It's not going to be based on whether I like this person or dislike that person. Like, I could dislike you and speak the truth. When I'm looking across the board and I'm looking at these YouTube things, we all pretty much are doing the same thing. Some of us are a little bit more fair, more honest than others, but we are pretty much doing the same thing. We are all going to each other's channels, speaking on what happens in each other's channels, and then maybe speaking about what's happening in entertainment fields and stuff, which happens to be other people's channels. We are all eating off of each other's and what occurs in each other's channels. And then if somebody comes over, then that adds to the show. It is a show, is it not? So
No, you're correct. Yeah.
how can one get upset with another person who is having a show and people chose to hit their link? And if you don't like those people, then you don't like them. There's always a villain and there's always a hero and there's always the people in between, right? But that is part of the show. It's the theater of it all. And so why get mad when that same thing is happening over at one person's channel? The same thing ends up happening at the next person's channel. How many people have been over, say, at a Pizarro's or Brianna's or YouTube cameras or, Jay Wilson's or whoever the fuck else, right? You want to put out there Rick reading. Well, Rick Reed doesn't always have panels like that, but just putting people out in the atmosphere, right? And it's the same set of fucking people with the same fucking story that just happened over here, except for the results is different because you don't want to feel a way about those same group of people's being over there, but you feel a way about them being over here. It has nothing to do with the host because the same story is being reiterated from channel to channel, is it not? You personally just don't like the host. And you're using this dynamic or whatever happened in this moment as a shield or a reasoning. Like, oh, I don't like him for well now, and this is even worse because she done let so over here. Yeah, what does that have to do with all the tea in China? Absolutely nothing. If you don't like a person, you just don't like them, and let it be based in that, not in the fact that they don't get along with somebody you like, or they have an opposing view or whatever. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of what is your real reason for not liking that person. Is it because maybe you hit their link and they didn't let you have your way on their channel? Is it because maybe they saw some bullshit that you put down and they spoke on it and you felt like maybe they shouldn't have a right to speak on it? Is it because maybe, they weren't just kissing your ass and just acting like you were the bee's knees and stuff like that because they don't fucking know you and you are nobody in their world. You are another fucking human being and you get the amount of respect that you get as per one would just act towards any other general human being? They're not starstruck? Or is it because maybe, like, they called out some bullshit? Like, what is the real reason? What would be the real reason? Because I was to pick apart people, like, for instance, if I was to pick apart Goosey, I watched Goosey over at Lemons with his so-called friend, the Dot girl, like Dot is supposed to be his friend. I watched him, the protector of all women, the one that called me a cunt and all that kind of stuff. I watched this fool watch his friend show her ass, talk all kinds of nasty. Not one time did he intervene, get to talking about who she wanted to fuck him, fuck her. I mean, fuck Lemon. Like, what I'm saying? Like, there was I didn't see him do it.
Big Dot be trolling though. Big Dot be trolling though.
It doesn't matter if she's trolling or not. The point is that, and I don't think she was so much trolling. She really wasn't, but that could be the excuse. Let it be that. The point is that I don't see this nigga out here calling her a cunt or a whore or a Jezebel or a tramp or a bitch or any of those fucking things. I don't hear him say nothing.
Harlot.
But he has something to say about me, right? Just on a simple fact, because I say, hey, it's okay you dislike who you dislike. But please don't come over here and try to cause me to dislike that person. You're welcome to come over here and have an engagement with that person, which that happened plenty of times. But don't try to distort and don't try to turn it. Just because I am not following suit with you. What made you think that I have to be the follower to your fucking leader? And so this is the game that they play. Follow the fucking leader. Bitch, what leader? Because I'm a leader in my own fucking right. What leader are you talking about? So, that's where I be at with it, No,
that's real spill. That's real spill.
Hey, last call. Peace in the LBC.
Right.
Hey,
look. The good conversation, as always. Love you. Always gonna support you, saying. Salute to the other dude that's up here. I don't know if he's still there or not. But salute. I'm gonna keep watching from the chat. No, salute. I love the conversation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And continue to do great things.
I don't know who you are, so I'm not letting you up here. But hey, Justin, so stay your ass in the chat, okay? Not to remove you. Shit, I don't know. I ain't playing with these people. I ain't trying to be funny because maybe they don't mean no fucking harm or anything like that. But I'm not letting you up here. I don't know you. I don't give a fuck if you do turn the camera on. Is Russ still here? You want me to kick you?
No, yeah, I'm still here. I'm about to dip. I was just listening to what you were saying. No, I'm about to dip because I'm gonna try to put the rest of this room together. But I'm definitely gonna be listening and just chilling in the chat.
You're welcome to come.
Well, as much as I got unblocked, so I can text again, so that's fine. But
Can
other
you,
than
did you
that,
try to type in the chat?
I'm about to right after I drop down.
Okay, because I think I unblocked you. I
All right.
normally don't do it like that because I have to go onto another device and then figure it out. I don't be
Well, that just gives me another excuse to pop up here later, so it don't really matter.
okay.
But I appreciate you. I appreciate you though. Appreciate you. Salute. I'm out.
A salute. Bye. Look, Justin. I'm glad you have a channel. Don't tell me your age. Don't do that. I don't care about all that. I just don't know you at this point. I ain't taking no chances because um as you can hear or have heard that people been hating on sincere, and I'm just ain't playing with them. I can't play with the haters. You know what I'm saying? I cannot do it. We just gonna call a spade, point blank period. Not to say Resto's a hater, but I'm just saying the whole engagement of why people feel away is just been based in hatred on some bullshit.
I mean, wasn't that established with that conversation?
Oh, I mean, very established. But some of these some of these people are mentally fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like mental gymnastics with them and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can't really just break it down to the fucking finite decimal. You just cannot say, hey, this is the order of things and this is how this went down. And there are other things that predated because sometimes people are looking for bandwagons to get on because they felt slighted a long time ago, or they didn't get their way a long time ago. And so they were already feeling a fucking way and they were hating in. And then when they saw a new group of haters, they said, fuck it, let me join your lot of haters too, because maybe we can really do something to this person now. And if I join forces with you and we become the hate brigade, maybe we could really take this person down. You know what I'm saying? So and we're talking about people trying to take a person down or try to fucking play with a person's channel or to try to keep them out of algorithm or whatever the fucking things that they do, whatever, plots and deviations that come up in their mind when they're over there in these discords or when they're in stream yards or when they're in the skybox, whatever makes them hater made as they is, floats they up, that's what they'll do. And that's what they've been up to for a very long time. And so to put it on Shakim is bullshit. Back to what I was saying about Lolo. I could say Lolo is an offshoot of Lemon, but I wouldn't bring her down that fucking low. But the obvious thing would be is that every time Lemon went live, he ended his live, she was going live, or he was promoting her, or there was what is the redirects and all that stuff, or when he's live, she's over there. And this is the normal course. Don't say nothing to me about Shakim if I support Shakim when you over there with a whole entire fucking Negro who likes to mount niggas on their back and look like and act like he want to take something. Not be offered it, but take it. So don't use the word coddling when it comes to me, and I'm going to start using a word for you niggas that you really ain't going to like.
Yeah, and forgive me if it's a little bit loud because that conversation was going on. I had to head out to the store, but yeah, this is what I'm talking about. With that conversation, I said it was a lot of emptiness, a road to nowhere, because I'm about accuracy, specificity. Because if we gonna get down to it, you get down to the nitty gritty, which means you get down deep in the woods with the details. So that conversation was lacking a lot of details because I've heard the narrative, right? Like I consider myself an impartial observer, right?
Right.
So I'm hearing all these people accusing you of coddling, but then as soon as you ask for specific acts, I'm not hearing any specific instance. It's just, oh, you know what you did. Okay, but I don't know what she did. You know what I mean? Maybe I agree with you. Where are the
Facts.
specifics though? And even in that conversation, still, I mean, was there a specific instance pointing to? Because if you offered all this protection, because I know Malik and other people said that, you have them some sort of protection agency. Fine, I'm an impartial analyst. Where's the evidence? So I could say, okay, she protected them this time and on this day and on this day. And then they said it was so many times.
They were
If it
mad
was so
because
many
he
times, you
came
should
over
have
here.
so much evidence and so many accounts to point to. Instead, it's just like, you know what you did? I know what you did last summer. I don't know what she did. So tell me.
Facts, and they were mad really because he was still coming to my channel, but it was no different than what he had been doing until he fell out with those particular people, right? So he falls out with a Pizarro, or he falls out with a Diva Tomboyish, or he falls out with Brianna, or he falls out in Brianna. That right there was Justin. You gonna make me block you now? Do not hit my link no more. Matter of fact, let me just kick you from my. Let me ban you from my studio because you won't stop. But when these things were going down, right? Nobody had anything really to fucking say about the shit because the people that were in question at the time had more numbers, right, than say sincere. Or, so they had more numbers and more people were sucking farts out of their butts and stuff. And so they really wanted to tread lightly with them. But it was easier to full throttle come at fucking me. Like to come at me behind a whole entire human being.
Oh, you didn't have that cult or a whole team behind you, right?
Yeah, I went out here on the black KKK. Now, if I was part of the black KKK, it would have never even went that way. But they were trying to either draft me into it or take me down by them, right? So I said they had the whole tree ready, they had the rope, everything. You know what I'm saying? It was stringer up. It was serious with them. The black KKK was at it. The cliques, the cults, and the crews, and it became sincere is lying. This to be said and like. So when these niggas, right, other people go to your channels and start saying these random things about me and the other people and so on and stuff, and just everything is said. How come the same formula and thought process did not apply to you that you were putting upon me? How come it did not apply to you? Why was so and so over there saying all kinds of fucking about me and you didn't say a fucking thing and you let it go? So you want me to be accountable to a fucking standard that you're not going to be accountable to. Stop it. Stop playing with me. Your kids, your children. Down, kid. Down, kid.
Yeah, that was the other point that I want to make. Like, I don't know. It was a time that I was joking and I called you Mommy Thusela because it's like some people is acting like you was this nigga's mom or some shit like that. Like, whatever he does, you have to hold him accountable. Like, how are you going to really hold him accountable? So it's funny because these people are mad at you for quote unquote coddling. And let's just say hypothetically that you did. So, then what, they would have praised you if you tore him down? Does that really make that's where it gets into like a bit of a mental sickness, right? They'll praise you if you were to tear down Shakim, but if you allegedly coddle him, then they have to hate you. I mean, in what world does that really make sense?
They didn't want him to have any place to go kick it or any, like, they want to go to all these channels, hit panels and all the things, and their voices be heard and lift every voice and sing and whatever the hell else the bull crap they're on, right? You know what I'm saying? The pretending and all that stuff in between. But they did not want him to be able to go anywhere. So what they were doing was trying to really move him completely off the board. Completely. They've been trying to do that with me for the longest, but the difference between me and him is that I don't hit links like that, so it doesn't matter. But as far as trying to get people not to come over here, they've been Action Jackson on that for the longest. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but are they really trying to get him up out of there? This is where it's kind of that, I guess it's a form of a mental sickness or something, because if they hate this dude so much, why is all the content about him? You know what I mean? Why is, the things they mad at you about? I keep hearing Shakim. It's like, okay, like, what are you mad at that Sincere personally did, right? Did Sincere steal from you? Did she cuss you out? Did she hurt your feelings and insult you? It's just like, oh, well, she did this with Shakim. She didn't hold Shakim accountable, right? I mean, how many people right now, if some crusty, musty, dusty nigga in Oakland does a drive-by and shoots some random innocent bystanders, how are you gonna hold them accountable? by making a broadcast about them, that's not accountability. It's really not. All it is content. So seriously, how are you gonna hold this nigga Shakim accountable? What, you gonna go physically find him and shake him up? You gonna slap him in the face, spit in his face? How are you gonna hold him accountable? You making content about him, you just become another content creator. That's not accountability.
Facts. And then sad part about it is like, well, it's not even, the whole thing is sad, right? It just really shows just how silly minded people can be and how they can be easily led one way or another in the belief of being popular, right? Like, so if I was popular per se, like how they deem popularity to be, then it would be fine. I could just come
I
out
want to
here.
touch on that too once you land, because that you just made me think of another question I want to bring up.
Okay, like if I was, if see, this would have happened a long time ago if I just conformed, right? If I hit their links and allowed them to talk to me anyway, and I talked crazy to them, then came back around and dealt with the craziness over and over again, and I just made myself visible in that way, then we probably wouldn't be here where we are today. But because I stand on my beliefs, right, and I just don't take anything from them, then now that's problematic because I am not going along and I'm not playing along. So if I was going along and playing along, then there would be no problem. But since I don't in that way, then it's problematic. So if you speak up for yourself, you know what I'm saying, if you say a thing, right, or you contradict anything that is the going narrative, you become an enemy unto the, to the black KKK. Point blank period. But go ahead.
No, I would just want to ask because your homie who was just up here, he said him, and I think other people maybe have asked you like, Sincere, why don't people like you and stuff like that? And if you cool with somebody, I mean, this is just my opinion, you know what I mean? People can feel their own perspective. I just think that's a weird question to be asking people, right? Because like I said earlier about the self-esteem, you got to have enough esteem in yourself. So why would you be fixated and worried on what other people think, right? You may want to cut your hair a certain way, and then other people may not like it, right? And then if people don't like you, that doesn't always say something about you, right? There's a lot of people that don't like LeBron James for whatever reason, right? There's a lot of people that don't like a lot of celebrities. Then there's a lot of people that do like a lot of pedos and disgusting people. So just someone simply liking you, I don't know. I don't really put too much
Well,
stock in it.
that's why when he said like everybody, I'm saying who is the everybody, because we have to look at this from like a CC perspective, right? Because it's been certain CCs have came out here, gunning for me in relation to Shakim. So who's the everybody in your world? Because if I'm looking at it a global sense, or even just in the United States and the United Plantations of America, or
Yeah, who see
geographically, who's the
words matter,
everybody?
right? Because
Who's the everybody?
when you say everybody, this is what I'm talking about: emptiness, vagary. You could, if you say, when you use a term like everybody, you got to drop at least like 5 to 10 names, because you making everybody like it's this vast network. You can't say one or two people and then say it's everybody. But then we didn't even hear any names. It was just like, who we talking about, Sincere? No, we don't. Who are you talking about? Everybody. No, like seriously, specifically everybody. So it's like, if you're trying to like make a coherent argument and prove your point, that's not like just really proving your point. It's just like vagueness. And then if it's everybody, it should be easy to just reel off 10 names back to back. Because remember,
Fact.
it's everybody.
Gonna say the names. Who is the everybody? Because that's the thing. Nobody wants to take accountability for how they took part in or participated in a situation when it comes to Sincere, or even when it comes to Shakim. What's up, Shakim? You here in the house?
Out there, I'm in the house. I'm in Highlander country. What it do? Sincere.
Howdy.
What it do? Be easy. That dude. What up, though?
Hey,
Oh,
what's
I
up with
wanted
it?
to say to you, Shakim, you was playing the live the other day, Big Rigs live over
Hey,
there.
the infamous Shakim.
Okay,
The notorious KIM is here. What you think?
okay, and then look, Shakim was playing that live, and he was skipping all through that beat. I said, "God
Hey,
dang,
hey,
you need to let it play
you
out."
gotta get you a little sound clip, notorious. If you don't got one of them already,
Notorious.
you gotta
Listen.
add that with your arsenal, your visual arsenal.
Absolutely, yeah. I had to skip around because I only had like 90 minutes to do the live, but
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to do a part 2 to that because that shit was crazy. How Malik turned into Helen Keller and Stevie Wonder like instantaneously. It was wild work.
Man, and he was doing
Hey,
it right.
what sector is that?
Who, Malik?
No, what sector they do that at?
Oh, the beef sector.
The bitch
Oh,
ass
okay.
nigga sector. Slash the art devil
BAN
sector.
It was just sad, and lately he's been moving around again. Now he's out here trying to somehow get the situation between Brooke and Pizarro back under track, right? But it's amazing to me that these collective of people came together and decided that they were going to start a sector and then dictate policy to people who supposed to be part of the sector, to where they can go, who they can communicate with, what they can do, and all the things in between. And there's a lot of the conversation, because I don't know if you saw this, Be Easy, but you probably didn't, so just hold on. This is Shakim knows what I'm talking about. But that whole live that happened at Rodney's, where Soul Sister, right, got up there and she ended up getting into it with BBW, and then, by proximity, well, I don't even think that, Uppity was really trying to go there, but she was stating the point, but in both of them on her ass. And I got to thinking, like, I seen Soul Sister. I see her over at SK's, right? And so I'm over there, and I see Soul Sister for the most part over there, and I'll speak to her. And sometimes, for the most part, she speaks back. I never thought that me and her had an issue, and I don't think we do to this day, unless there's one I'm just not aware of. But I do know that she had went live, and I was one of the very first people in there. Matter of fact, I was the first person to type in the chat. Soul Sister supporting her, which is something I do in general. I normally support people, but I wasn't aware that she had issue with you, and then she had issue with all these other people, and it's all coming around that whole frenemy thing. And I'm thinking, what? Like, Soul Sister, are you serious? Like, have you really eaten this fucking tainted apple? Have you ate the cyanide fucking donut? Are you drinking the fucking Jim Jones juice? Like, what is happening here? And these are seem to be reasonable women that are older women and, should have mature thought and all this stuff, following behind a whole entire person that they would never fucking know in real life. That hasn't given them anything that would warrant their allegiance the way they're doing it. Like, I'm confused by it, but I start to think, like, okay, well, maybe Soul Sisters has some enemies, or she has taken on enemies of other people behind this whole wanting to be part of this new group, or whatever the hell they call themselves. Like, but it's an existence, non-existence, and then it's existing again and shit. Like, I don't know. It's the Flounder Brigade, if you ask me. Flip-flopping ass fishes out of the
Right out of water. Let's go.
It is on the sandbank. And so I'd like to know, do you know, Shakim, if this is true or not? Because I'm asking you, did Soul Sister take on the enemies of Pizarro? Or what? Like, what is her issue with BBW and really, I guess, BBW? Like, does anybody know? Because this shit, here comes Shakim again. I think he didn't got kicked out. All right, I got to get rid of this person.
Yeah, there's two of me, even though there's only one of me. That's weird. Okay, we good now. Go ahead.
So did she are they taking on Pizarro's enemies? Or perceived enemies?
To a degree, yes. Because if the rule is these people are banned, and it's all based off her argument as to why they should be banned, right? Mm-hmm. Because Mobetta threatened to flag me, but was not kicked out of the new sector, right?
Right.
So they pick and choose, even with the rules. So I would say yes, actually, now that I thought about it.
So there are going to be more people out here flying monkeys, if you will, having attitude with other people, and behind Pizarro and her so-called rules. And the rules are based on my understanding. The rules are, no doxing, or people who ever doxed or talked about people's families or children or do things to that nature, right? Where she is surrounded around by all the people who do that shit in this new sector. Like,
That part.
that's the part that's killing me, because it's like people that, even new people that you have stumbled across, you're not even knowing the history of these people and some of the things that they're capable of and have done. Like, all the people that you're trying to ostracize, or you're saying that, don't be around these type of people, you have them right underneath your belt. And a blind man can see this shit. I don't understand why these so-called followers can't see that stuff. And I'm confused by the concept. You want to stop them from going to other people's channels and participating or whatever, so they can only be in the skybox, and then they have to come back and not say a thing, or don't report it to you, or report it to you. Like, I'm confused. Like, so what is your content about? What is your content about? Because it doesn't seem very structured. So far, it's been all about what's happening in the beef sector and other people. And then also the fucking list. And I literally thought that Nika was going to have a fucking hissy fit. Because when Pizarro had mentioned that she made Tasha K's list, Nika damn near levitated up out her body. She really wanted to make it like it didn't matter that Tasha K had mentioned these particular people on the list. Well, how come it doesn't matter? It does fucking matter, because Tasha K gets way more numbers than you Negroes. She's familiar with the beef sector, and she basically just told you who the fuck she likes and who she will watch and see. And so, when Pizarro's saying, hey, I made Tasha K's list, or however she phrased it or whatever, you just want to take that away from her? Why? Because she called you Lady Nika? NICCA? Or because
Lady nigga blocked your reporter.
Okay, she did. And I'm thinking to myself, though, who gave her this fucking list? Who in the hell gave her this list? Or I feel like somebody might have given this list to Tasha K, but at the same time, I feel like this is who she watches, right? Some of the people. And but
and hold on, even if somebody gave her the list, she still put the stamp on the list. Even, let's just say she let's say she didn't watch Shakim, she still put a stamp on him. So at that point, it's kind of don't matter.
Yeah, and they're worried about it. They don't want him to be mentioned. They don't want they don't want certain people to be mentioned. BBW got mentioned. Like, there's this whole issue and a problem with certain people being mentioned. But if they could just really realize that these sectors really are predicated upon everybody watching each other's lives and taking a little something from that, and then maybe if it's about current affairs, watching that. Like, even even in the political sphere, you'll hear other political commentators talk about other political commentators and their the way they see a thing or whatever, or whether in agreement with them or not. Why are you trying to take that dynamic the fuck away? And why are you trying to get people to be so focused on one content creator opposed to all the content creators? Like, and then why are you guys even fucking, why are you following that at the same time trying to say you're a grown person? You're not grown. You're a child and easily led. And if nothing has ever shown it before, Pizarro has put a spotlight on that. She has put a spotlight on what you Negroes will do for a Klondike bar and how far you can be led over the goddamn cliff. Like, you might come right to the edge, or some of you just walking right over. It's crazy.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And to just add to what you said, the irony of it all is that they didn't have to try to create a new sector to show this dynamic. It's already existed. I mean, they were comparing Pizarro to VS, or Phi Babe gave her a shout out. I mean, they said Phi Babe was very, very serious about who was in her chat. Like, if you moderated for her, shout out to Kilolo, who I met in Seattle. She was very serious. Like, you could not be meeting up with any bitch she didn't like, or any fuck nigga she didn't give a step to. So they pick and choose. They pick and choose. Yep.
They're very selective. Shout out to Big O. I know Big O is up in here. I seen him. My mom is in the house. But yeah, they're very selective and they want to play all these reindeer games with folks and stuff like that. And then they're upset, like the few that do speak up and say, hey, this is not the way you should do a thing, or maybe you guys are wrong this way or that way. Then they want to ostracize them. I find it though, like to me, it's weird to watch Pizarro come out here and take the place of a fucking Karen, if you will, turn into a damsel in distress, turn into a whole entire crybaby, talking about how people are not following her rules and how she's just gonna give up and she's starting all over and she's firing everybody. She's basically throwing a tantrum. And to watch these people jump up there and just be like, whoa, 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 don't do this, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then Soul Sister in the midst of this is getting shunned, right? They're talking about how she did so many things wrong by taking her ass over to Rodney's and all these things in between, and why does this and that, and they're basically she's asking, so I'm not part of the sector no more, I'm not, and they're like acting like she's not fucking there. I heard her fucking say that shit, so I know you bitches heard her fucking say that shit in her fucking face. You're letting her know, bitch, you are of no consequence and you can move the right the fuck along because you were out of order. You took your ass over to Rodney's and hit the fucking link, and you engaged with BBW and you engaged with Uppity. Why can't she? But if Pizarro had went over there and hit the link at Rodney's and said a fucking thing or two, would anybody have anything to say to it?
Oh, absolutely not. In fact, she was just on David's channel last night, and so was Lady Nigga. And David is kicked out of the new sector. So Mo Betta has been over there to David's. I mean, Claire paid her $125, or was it 150? And YouTube camera snapped on her because she only sent YouTube cameras $48 for one promotion. I mean, they have really lost it. Are they okay? Do they need to be medicated or something? What's going on?
It's crazy. So I didn't know that Lemon got kicked out of their so-called sector. But I mean, at this point when they say things like that, I'm just like, ain't nobody getting kicked out of nothing. This is all commentary. This is all content, and it's the biggest sham, and fucking alakazam that has been done in a while, right? On those people in that fucking sector.
It's a money grab. Ness is now popping back out. Jay Wilson said he'll promote you to 1,000 for free. But of course, he gonna take a hefty donation or a tithe, or offering. Praise him, won't he do it? So they all are on a money grab. They're just disguising it as this, in my opinion.
Facts. And I mean, like, and I don't think like these are very grown ass people who should be able to see things for what it is. And I don't think, really truthfully, it's content, right? So I don't really see them changing their mind or changing their ways. They're definitely gonna follow the leader. And therefore, if they are anywhere, if they are in your channels, it'll be in the skybox, because they are not allowed. You are not allowed to drop down. You are not allowed to hit a link. You are not allowed to participate. You are not allowed to speak about this person. You are not allowed. Point blank, period. You are not allowed. And as grown people, you have a whole entire person who's half your age telling you what the fuck you can and cannot do. You really need to sit and ponder and think upon that. Really sit and ponder and think upon that. They're weird. And what do you think about Goosey over there when Dot was doing all that weird ass shit for Lemon and Goosey? What do you think about Goosey? He didn't have any words for his friend. Like, he wants to call me a cunt, right? He turned into a whole entire white woman, want to use that word with me, but he don't have no words for his friend Dot. Is it because they're friends that he don't have words for her? Mm-hmm. Oh, Shakim is back again. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go move this on.
Sorry about that. I keep kicking myself out. Now, Goosey, I thought Goosey was leaving the sector. I thought Goosey deleted his channel, and he swore for crackers and cheese. He was moving out of his mama's attic. I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. Like, I thought he was cleaning out his closet and taking his toys with him, but anytime Big Dot pops out, that's a way for him to, have a beard. Um, and it was wild to me that he kept saying, what did he ask David? He asked him, like, when you put it in a woman or whatever and she pushes it out, what does that mean or something? And Lemon wouldn't answer the question, like, because he doesn't know what it feels like, obviously. But it's like he kept making it seem like Lemon didn't want no ussy. And I'm like, Goosey, you don't want no ussy either. So yeah, it was some Tyler Perry shit.
And it's just crazy that they come out here and be sitting up here playing in these people's faces trying to act like they are not Yag. You are Yag since Yag been yagging, okay? And then they got that other dude over there. I don't know what his name is. I was about to call him Stink Miser or whatever his name is, but Stink Meaner. But what's it? Shaka Zulu dude, the Haitian guy. He's getting caught up in his words, sounding like a whole entire Yag too. And I'm trying to tell you, those niggas that hit Lemon's link over there are just yaggity yag, don't talk back, okay? They all fucking yag, pretending to be not yag. And I don't know what the whole pretense is about when you're in a whole entire fucking sector that is predicated on, being part of the well, not predicated on that, but most of the people over there are part of the LGBT, the LMNOPs, or maybe in support of the LMNOPs, or don't have a problem with the LMNOPs, right? But when it comes to the men folk, it's few and far in between men that are over there that are actually heterosexual. And so you do run the chance of taking your heterosexual ass over there and end up being labeled a fucking homosexual. That will happen. But if you present right well enough, in a sense that you don't come off that way, then now it's all up to your words. Now we got a whole entire dude out here saying really yag ass stuff. Chaka Zulu is talking yag. Stop it.
They say
What
if
nigga
it looks
drink
like a
Long
duck,
Island iced tea? Go
Huh?
ahead.
What'd you say, Beezy?
no, I was saying if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's not a giraffe.
Okay. It's not a giraffe.
And it's definitely not a rhinoceros either, okay?
Okay. Or a fucking ostrich for that matter.
So
Okay.
like you said, if it looks like a yag, you giving off the yag mannerisms, you start to sound like a yag. That's not an alpha. I mean, and there's nothing wrong if you part of that community, but like once you cosplaying or something else, if you lying to yourself, you definitely not telling me the truth.
Facts. And it's the words that are coming out your mouth. So like it's the words that come out their mouth that really tell the truth of where they're at on the board or what it really is about with them, right? So you could pretend all fucking day. You can pretend all day. But you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. We're going by the words that come out your mouth. Like if I say anything about you, if I mention you, I'm just basing it on what the fuck you have done, what you put down, the words that came out your mouth, and nothing less and nothing more. I'm not adding to it or anything like that. Did he not get caught on, video or actually audio? Did he not get caught on audio and basically talking yaggish? Shakim, did that not happen? The Shaka Zulu did.
Oh yeah, he said he was gonna bust it wide open and everything. I'm like, please don't drink no more Long Island iced tea, Shaka Zulu. Please don't.
Okay. So why would you tell a man that you're gonna bust it wide open? Who you busting it wide open
Hold
for?
on. So this person was drunk when they said that?
Oh yeah, Shaka Zulu had a Long Island iced tea and some shots of tequila. He was feeling really good over there.
Well, some do say some would call alcohol the truth serum for some. I'm just saying. Have y'all heard that before?
Yes, I've heard it plenty of
Yeah,
times.
a drunk mind speaks a drunk tongue speaks a
Speaks a
sober
sober
mind all
mind.
day. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And so they were trying to make it seem like that wasn't the case initially, or at least it presented that way. But
A
now
Freudian slip.
it came out. It's out, right? And I said a long time ago, when you Negroes take your ass over there and he gets to calling you a pack of bitches and shit, and you don't have too much pushback, that right there is an example of he is testing the waters with you at all fucking times. He is testing the waters. You know what I mean? So he wants to
Always.
see, and so like he already knows he has a list of you niggas that are going to take it. Okay? By all means, you're going to take it. And he's going to take it from you. And so he has a list and he keeps on, pushing it a little bit further and further. And just for the sake of being in front of people or amongst people or counted in the fucking number, you're going to take it. You're going to take it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna like it. And if you don't want to take it, he's gonna hunt you down. Speaking of Resto doesn't know the history of anything, not even Korea, not Japan, and for damn sure not the United States of Black America. So did David not come to Broadway's channel when I would hang out with Broadway in the middle of the night or whenever he would be live? He demanded that I sit up on his channel. Like, no, nigga, Broadway is live or Mahia is live. That nigga would literally leave his live, tell his audience, I'll be back. I will be back. Come over to Broadway's channel. Anywhere that I'm at to try to embarrass me. So that's literally what he does. And speaking of the B sector, him and Goosey both say this. They both say, well, if I was really Yag, wouldn't I come out in the beef sector? I mean, this is the perfect place to do it. No, it's not the perfect place to do it. There's still all kind of homophobia in the beef sector. There's fucking elitism. There's reverse racism. There's all of those dynamics that still play
Colorism
out.
and some other things. Like all the things that plague the Black community exist in the beef sector. Okay. So if you go over there and get to hollering you yaggity yag, don't talk back and stuff, you're going to get ostracized for it because you have been projecting as something else in the beginning. Have we not seen that with the Jay Wilson situation? Have we not seen that even with Shaquem, right? Shaquem, did they not try to do that to you as to say, hey, you didn't come out here and say X, Y, and Z, and we thought this, and that. And did they not try to ostracize you behind that?
Of course. Yes, absolutely.
So that will be the same thing that will be applied to David. It will be the same thing that will be applied to fucking Goosey. It will be applied across the board. But don't come out here with this holier than thou, self-righteous ass attitude when you have this is the second time I have seen Goosey's so-called girlfriends, right? Daria being one of them. And now this broad, D-Dot or whatever her name is, they come out here and they do certain things. And this nigga is just sitting there quietly as if nothing is taking place. He's not putting on his cape. He's not saying, hey, don't do that. Or he's not correcting or nothing. But he'll want to come over here, talk shit to me and tell me about X, Y, Z, about specifically who the fuck I could be around. You know what I'm saying? This hall monitor ass bitch. He's a hall monitor ass bitch, but he ain't never hall monitoring his little fucking friends. Why he ain't hall monitoring them? Why he ain't got shit to say to they asses?
Remember when he dropped his... Go ahead.
Now, I want to ask Shaquem a question since y'all both on the panel, because this has been the narrative, and the bro that was on the panel, he brought it up earlier too, bro. So I just want to hear, from the horse's mouth, because there's this narrative that Sincere has some sort of protection agency and there's a security force field that's protecting you. Have you ever received any of these benefits? Has Sincere done anything in your estimation to coddle you? In what way? Because I want to hear the specifics. I'm never heard that, bruh.
Yeah, I wish I could tell you, but I really can't.
You don't got nothing for me?
I don't got nothing for you. I can't even really tell you, where that even could come from. But they didn't want Sincere to be around me at all. They didn't want her on my channel and vice versa. So they had to paint the narrative that she was protecting me, and apparently I get refuge. I'm a refugee now, but I was hanging out over here when I was.
You come here seeking asylum.
You're like, no, you're not. Here I come. You can't hide. Hey, I'm gonna find you. Say you came out here straight up with that.
Yeah. So yeah, I can't really speak to it because I don't see it that way. I feel like, it's just a narrative that they throw out there to, put Sincere down. And then, it's funny that Malik would say that because Malik was in all of this business.
The other dude that was on the panel earlier said that too. Malik said it. Who was the other dude on the panel? Sincere?
Oh, Resto.
Cheeto said that.
Yeah, well, he said that Sincere be coddling you.
Yeah,
and that's why everybody don't like Sincere, because they coddle you. That's what he said.
Wow, really? Nigga, get your ass back up here. Where did he go?
they don't take in count though. They don't talk about the many various lives, right? Prior, right? Where me and Shakim was just talking, kicking in and stuff like that. When they got on the Ho Chi Minh Trail, when they decided they wanted to feel away about Shakim, right? Which was predicated on his dynamic with Lemon, they start going or tracking different places that Shakim was, right? One of me, my place being one of the places. They come over here and say whatever they wanted to say to Shakim, and Shakim was giving it back to them just as well. So I'm trying to figure out where's the coddling. But if you say something, right, and it brings a question to my mind, I can ask you a question. Like, you should be able to rebuttal that fucking question that I'm asking you, because, like, if you are sounding what you're saying, if it makes sense, whatever you're saying, then you should be able to speak to it in depth. What is the problem with having an in-depth conversation about something that you brought to the forefront? The same thing when it came to Malik. If you're going to say out your fucking mouth that Shakim likes to be mounted, then I'm asking you, how do you know that? Have you personally witnessed that? Have you ever seen him get mounted? Were you there? Did you feel any emotions, or were like, what? How do you know these things? So don't open yourself up to that conversation or that line of conversation unless you're prepared to have the conversation.
Yeah, and he couldn't have the conversation. I mean, like I said, the nigga turned into a mute cow. He turned into, damn near, he went into a comatose, because he opened up the conversation, but he wasn't prepared for the aftermath. So yeah, Malik is all up in women business. Like, he did it with Ness. He tried to come and be behind Ness. Now he got to try to clean up Brooke, having a conversation with Krista this morning. It's wild work, man. It is wild work.
So Brooke and Krista had a conversation this morning, because I know for a fact that Krista and Soul Sister had an engagement over at Ronnie's, but she's now talked to Brooke.
Yeah, at YouTube cameras this morning.
Oh, okay. And so where's the outrage towards YouTube cameras? Like, because I've heard them frame it like, well, YouTube cameras, that's a neutral platform. So who deemed that a neutral platform? Because when I was screaming neutrality, right, when I was saying that all can come over here, you guys weren't accepting of it. But it's okay for YouTube cameras to be neutral, so you guys can all go over there, have an engagement at YouTube cameras, and YouTube cameras is not a fucking problem. She's not a fucking problem.
So Sincere, if they won't allow you to be the the neutral space, then what sector are they saying that you're a part of?
I'm not part of any of their sectors. I am Highlander country. I'm my own sector, and I've never said that I was beef sector in any of these other fucking sectors, right? But that they'll use that, right? Before they didn't, but now they use that as, well, she doesn't have anything to do with beef sector. Well, quite a few of you have nothing to do with fucking beef sector, but you guys find yourself in places that are non-beef sector, because YouTube cameras is not beef sector. You have made her beef sector adjacent. You have, inducted her into, but she by nature is not beef sector. It is whoever they fucking feel like saying that, they want to give like the nod to or the wink to, or wherever they feel like they can get the most bullshit, off at. It was fine when they were over there and they were able to, attack Shakim left and right, or whoever the fuck else. Look, even if I would have hit YouTube cameras panel, any of these people's panels, it would have been fine as long as they were able to do say a jumping, right? Because they like to jump. These bitches can never just get it by themselves. They like to do YouTube jumping. So if I made myself accessible to these hoes 24/7, where they could just jump in and jump out and get their rocks off that way, and everything would be fine. But because I don't allow for that, and I talk the way I talk, then I'm public enemy number one. Or maybe,
yeah, why don't you come out and play Peter Panel Killer? Welcome on
Hey
in.
P. Hey P.
What's going on? Can you hear me? Everybody hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Did
we
you want
hear
to
you.
add to this?
What's going on, Sincere? What's going on, Shakim? What's your brother name? Be Easy.
What's up with it?
What's going on? What's going on? Hey, question, Sincere. Do you still have the live maybe privated where Malik and Shakim had that little exchange on your panel? Do you still have that, or did you delete?
I still have it. It shouldn't be private. I mean,
Yeah,
I
because
don't.
Malik did bring that up.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's why I was wondering. Be easy. Are you the dude that was up there with Big Rigs that night when all that shit went down with Sincere and Malik?
Yeah, when he threatened to urinate on her.
Yeah. Okay. So like,
Yeah.
do you know? Did you actually know what they were referring to? Had you heard that, or you were just like kind of hearing it all for the first time as he was explaining it?
Yeah, I never knew Malik or Shakim had any type of beef at all. I didn't even know that Malik was blocked. All of that stuff was revealed for the first time. And me and Big
Okay.
Rig was out there rocking out on some whole different type of vibe. So
Right.
it got kind of
Right.
switched to that. I don't
Right.
got no issues with nobody. Like I don't really know the niggas that they be bringing up. So when I ask questions, you feel me? It's just for the content and to like give a impartial reasoning, and perspective. But like I don't try to get into it and choose sides. But yeah, like bro
Right.
was trying to cook up some beef with Shakim. I'm like, I don't got no beef with this nigga.
Okay. So, um, and let's take Shakim out the equation, right?
Mm,
So, say when Sincere hit the panel, right? There was at one point in the conversation, um, I remember Malik was like, "Okay, did you drop me and block me? Yes or no? Like yes or no?" So when she said yes, he's like, "Okay, that's all." And he just tried to end it right there. And Sincere was like, "Okay, why?" And it's like
He
it was
wanted that gotcha moment.
right, and it was presented a certain way, right? And I'm not sure if I was live in the chat that day or I called it within 24 hours, right? But I remember vividly when I heard that live. Like, say you would just drop down, you know whose channel this was or nothing. You would have thought maybe it was either no, you would have probably thought that it was Shakim's channel and Malik and him was having a conversation and and Sincere was like another panelist or something. You know what I mean? Like the way he like exactly what she was saying was kind of how it went down. Like I was kind of like taken aback that she kind of didn't say or do something before she did. You see what I'm saying? Because he
mhm.
was like, it was almost like, sit back, toots. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he
And
was definitely trying to control my channel and he was coming at me mad disrespectful. And I was being patient with him because you would think that this wasn't my channel, right? Like you would think that this is his shit and he's having his conversation with Shakim and you know what I'm saying, I am of no consequence. And that is how he has been in the past and in that particular fucking life. And now to date, where now he's threatening or he has said or stated that he wanted to pee on me, right? Now,
right,
his little cohorts, his little friends and shit like that don't have shit to fucking say because it's sincere he has said that shit too. But if they were this so-called righteous, just people who have all these and qualms towards anybody else who do X, Y, and Z type of things, immoral type of things, one will be checking him and saying, hey, I might not like this girl, but you have threatened to fucking R. Kelly Sincere. What say you about that? But no, that's not gonna fucking happen. Why? Because these motherfuckers are bitch made, they are selective, they are fucking flip flop and flounder ass hoes. You know what I'm saying? They do not stand
right.
on anything worth a dime. Point blank, period.
And I
And
find it.
just to
Go ahead.
add
I'm
this,
sorry.
because P, this the reason why, unfortunately, you can't take Shakim out of it because the
Oh
whole,
no, no. Go ahead.
the,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, the whole thing was that the allegation was that Sincere dropped and blocked Malik because of Shakim. So
Mm,
Shakim wasn't in it, but he got thrown into the mix because that's what the accusation and assumption was that, hey, did we fall off because of Shakim? Which leads further into that narrative that Sincere is like a protection agency and a bodyguard for Shakim. which the
Right.
dude earlier came and said that, hey, everybody thinks that you coddle Shakim. So it fed more into that narrative. So even though it had nothing to do with Shakim, he got added into the mix with the allegation that she's blocking people to protect Shakim.
Right. Well, no, and don't get me wrong. What I was going to say, and I was about to drop down because I'm enjoying y'all conversation. But what I was going to say is like, you know, considering how it ended, right? I was just tripping because I was just saying the whole time. I'm like, bruh, this is literally a subject, a topic that you brokered. Like when y'all talking about music or some shit.
Bro, I told you, bro. Shakim had nothing to do with the conversation, and then, bro, he got thrown into the mix. He even brought up some shit like Sincere beefing with
That's what I'm
Lemon over
saying. So
$500 or some shit
right.
like that.
So not only did he bring up Shakim, but he also brought up Sincere. So it's like, and how it ended with the urination statement. I'm like, bruh, like, had you not brokered the topic, you wouldn't be
Hey,
upset
he
right
brought up
now.
the mountain shit. Now that I
Well,
think about it, this
exactly.
nigga always love to be like, pause, pause. And Big Rig, like, bro, we don't really be doing that pause shit. But then he brought up some shit about niggas mounting. And then that's like, and then I asked him a question, and then he was trying to pause me. I'm like, nigga, you brought it up.
Right. Right. You know what I mean? So
It's
it
a
is
damn shame. He was so out of line and out of pocket across the board. Then he started calling me out my name, so I had to let him know that his whole lineage is nothing but a crop of bees. Okay, stop playing with me. Y'all some good goddamn scary bees. Go tell the fucking master in the corner, fucking bees. You know what I'm saying? Good goddamn suck a dick on your fucking knees, ass bees. The whole lot of you, mama, pappy.
I think he was mad at Big Rig too, cause like Big Rig dropped him for saying that he was gonna pee on you, but like he was saying like he kind of let Big Rig kind of let you get that off. You feel me? All that stuff you was saying to him, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
even Big Rig took a
honestly
shot.
did say it was a West Coast thing. He tried to put, them fucking weird ass niggas nation shenanigans. Look, West Coast in what way? Because I know you ain't talking about us. I know you ain't talking about these West Coast niggas over here. Because you over there fucking pom-pomming for a whole nigga who want to mount niggas and take it. And when I asked this nigga, hey, does your friend, your lemon drop, your lemon head, your bestie over there, your YouTube friend, whatever the fuck you want to call him, the nigga that you betting at night with in your mind mentally, because you mentally betting him, you and your wife, y'all over there, like, you know what I'm saying, on some for real freaky dicky shit when it comes to lemon, okay? Does he like to mount
Oh,
niggas?
and you know what? That's also what that's what caused it too, because remember, Sincere, you wasn't on the panel, you was in the chat, and you asked, because he brought up the mounting stuff, and you said, ask Malik, if you're accusing Shakim of being mounted, I'm paraphrasing, who mounted him? And then I asked him that. I'm like, hey Malik, like who are you accusing of
Hey, I'm
mounting?
I'm I'm about to drop down. Hey, y'all be safe. Shakim, be
Okay,
easy.
cool.
Y'all be safe. Sincere,
Salute,
thanks for
P.
having me up. All right, man. Salute, Shakim. Hey, man, congratulations making that list. If nothing else, you got the and you was high up on that one. You was like fifth on that motherfucker. If nothing else,
Yeah, he
you
was
got
on
these
the
niggas. You got these
hey,
niggas.
hey, ain't mad
You
about
got
that
these
shit
niggas.
too.
Crazy man, niggas. So
I
big up.
appreciate it. I
You know what I
appreciate it.
Yeah,
mean?
they
All
mad
right, bro,
about
bro.
that.
All right, y'all be safe.
But yeah, I asked in the chat, and then he was like mad because I asked in the chat. Like,
Yeah, that's really where it went left, cause right there he said you've seen him in other spaces and you never talked to him, and then like he was saying you blocked him, so that it was really that question that really set everything off. But then again, it's because he was saying like you could have asked him anything, so why are you asking him about lemon and mountain? But I'm like, bro, you brought up the mountain shit though.
you brought
Like,
it up. And then you try to deflect and turn around and you start talking all kinds of goddamn Negro babble. It was crazy.
It was a
yeah, that was
disgusting display.
lightweight. Wow.
Malik embarrassed himself and Brooke once again. It was almost as embarrassing as K Kajor reaching over and eating one of his boneless wings at TGI Fridays and asking him how does he please his wife. I'm going
Hey,
back
hold
on
on,
mute.
hold on, Shakim. I gotta ask you because me and bro, that story had me rolling, bro. So I'm about specificity. When they ate his wing, bro, was there a dip involved? Like, was there like a cup of a ranch and barbecue sauce? Like, did he? And then I just need to know: was there a dip involved? And did he look the nigga in the eyes? Could you answer that?
Yes, I can answer both. So I didn't see no dip because Malik probably already swarfed it all down. But he did look him in his eye and ask him, how does he please his wife? All right.
Oh wow, that's all I needed, bro. I'm on mute.
And see, this is what I'm saying. This is all starting to make sense to me, the whole situation. Like, cause see, I tried to tell Malik, I told Malik, don't fucking play with me, dude. I'll start running down every fucking thing when it comes to doing with you. And all of that kind of like goes into interweaves with your fucking wife, you know. But from that situation that happened over at Big Rigs and then this whole juror thing, I'm starting to realize, and the way you've been running around here when these niggas have something to say to you about how Brooke and her movements is, dude, the reason why you don't care, the reason why there ain't no issue, you know, you want to piss on women and stuff, you guys are so freaky dickies, and Brooke is your beard. That's really what it comes down to. Brooke is the fucking beard. Y'all some freaky dickies. You like to piss on women. This bitch like to fuck niggas left and right. And that's why you'll never have anything to fucking say. That's why you get your rocks off of watching men mount men. Like you into some gay corn, all the things in between. Like it's all spelling itself out. It's you, the whole tale of you is coming out. Okay. I'm talking about the TALE and maybe the TAIL, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But the whole story of you is playing itself out and is coming down to this. Brooke is your fucking beard. You both of y'all some kinky, freaky ass weirdos. You know what I'm saying? You's gay as fuck. You like to fucking see men, you know, mount other men, and that's why Lemon is your bestie. Okay? And Brooke's
That part.
bestie.
That part. And then, you know, to take it even further, did you see how Envy was having a meltdown over that list?
Oh my God. And let's talk about the list, okay? Because I don't know how the list came about. And I personally think I'm just going to take it from the space of Tasha K watches the beef sector because she's very familiar with the beef sector, right? But also she probably has some people that she's connected with in there, and they were like, hey, you should do a list X, Y, Z, and she put out who she watches, right? Or you know, what is the going conversation? They were so fucking mad that you hit the fucking list. If I would have hit that bitch, they would have sent them bitches to the fucking moon. But they were so upset about you making the list. And then today, when Pizarro was live, she mentions how she made the list, and Nika was upset about it. She was upset as if she said, this is not verbatim, but what she said was basically like to be dismissive, like, who is Tasha K? Tasha K is not you. She gets more fucking numbers than you. She gets more money than you. She has a fucking studio. Tasha K is known not only in the fucking entertainment sphere, she is known everywhere. Okay, even people in the political sphere know who the fuck Tasha K is, but they don't know you, Lady Nika, or fucking Pizarro.
But sincere, the thing is that they don't want Shakim on this list. They want to discredit the list, but the only reason why Shakim, I mean, not the only reason, but a main reason why bro content is popping is because they hate this nigga so much. It's like, bro, your hatred is actually fueling his success. You see it all the time. All the polarizing figures, the people that say the most viral stuff, you know what I mean? Whether you hate it or not, that negativity is actually doing more for them than the positive stuff. Unfortunately, it shouldn't be like that, but like, you know what I mean? Like they're making them, you know, even bigger, you know? So it's like,
they definitely are. And you know what I'm saying? Their hatred fueled the situation. So don't get mad about the fucking monster you created. You created the monster. RY and
you made Shakim.
They're mad. They're mad. Well, specifically Envy, because Envy can't understand why out of all these fucking years of sucking farce out of the Mo3 sector, out of the beef sector, the prison sector, and wherever the hell else he's been, he has not been able to amount to much as to how he has amounted to something today, right? To date, he is okay in the beef sector where they say his name and they come over and participate. This is the livest it's ever fucking been for him. Like, it's, you he has been trying to for the longest. He used MU. He was using MU for the fucking longest. He was trying with Trees. He was trying with all these fucking people. Okay. Like, and it finally took root. But first he had to go from the beef sector, from the Mode 3 sector to the beef sector, back to the Mode 3 sector again, to the prison sector, and then back to the beef sector. Like, you could track it. You can fucking track this goddamn scatterbrained ass movement this bitch was putting down for years. Now he's finally made it in the beef sector, and you think Tasha K is supposed to fucking give a fuck about you, nigga? You have no storyline unless you are sucking a fart out of Lemon's ass or Pizarro's ass or over there playing games with RNY. There is no storyline.
Exactly. What happened to So Defcation? What happened to Invocation? What happened? He was supposed to come to Vegas. Remember, he said he was going to get everybody tattoos.
Yeah.
I'm going to sponsor everyone. Then he said at the last minute, he couldn't do it no more. He was just going to take us to a weed infused restaurant and get us some, some apes or some shit. I'm like, who the fuck do you think we is, Envy? Huh?
Hey, where is bro from?
Atlanta, allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ace is like, okay. Didn't he get married recently? You went to the wedding, Shaquille?
Who got married?
Oh no, and meth skinned ain't never been married and don't got no kids either. Port
Oh, got you. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, who he gonna marry? I know he married RNY. That's a fucking joke. That whole situation is a joke. And let me tell you something.
No, I'm just asking because I remember there was a one time when he was, interacting with Big Rig. There was a love interest involved. I thought they may have tied the knot or
He's
something.
talking about RNY. I think that's the only thing that's ever been mentioned because I don't think any other broad would ever fucking play with him. And not no broad worth her salt. And I'm not trying to take shots at RNY because I really don't dislike RNY. But anytime you sitting up with a nigga and you get to talking about, like, this is the first time you guys have made your presence known as a couple, you guys come on live and you get to talking about how you ain't got no panties on and he got you holding a bottle of KY jelly and shit and y'all both up there skinning and grinning. Like, what is that talking about? Like, what you talking about here? Why would he even let you present that way? Ain't you supposed to be his lady? You're my lady.
Sweet lady.
Oh, it wasn't no jagged edge. Let's get married. It wasn't that.
Yeah, he was about to get married after the KY Jelly
It wasn't no meet me at the altar.
Meet me
Absolutely.
at the altar in your white dress. But like, this is the cool part about it. For instance, say me and Be Easy got together or something like that, right? And we say, okay, we're gonna make this public. Okay, let's make this public. I would present as a lady and he should be presenting as a man. And I don't think nowhere in the presentation would be me talking about how I ain't got no panties on and me, brandishing a bottle of fucking KY jelly. Like, what would that be? Like, what's that about?
Was she doing this on the stream with Envy?
Yes.
Yeah, they had a big reveal during Halloween, and they specifically went to Lady Nika's and David's channel to do it. They didn't do it on their own channel. So she told Envy to go in her purse and get the lube, pretty much. And it was KY jelly on the first night. And she's supposed to be a Christian lady. She's supposed to be.
And how does he identify religiously?
She a Christian or Orthodox Jew? Which one is she?
No, is he a Christian too? Or a conservative? Like, has he ever identified as a Christian or conservative? Because I've been seeing that lately too. When people love to, but that's always, and we got to do that stream, that biblical stream soon. Because I be seeing a lot of Bible thumpers. Where they always talk about the Most High and all the stuff, and then sometimes they be the sleaziest, the sluttiest, and sometimes the stankiest.
Yeah, usually we don't Christians that just be the worst, okay? They be the worst with it. And you know what I'm saying? And it reminds me of those preacher children and stuff. She didn't the
PKs, they be
Hey Sanity, so she lost
they be cutting it up.
RNY lost a lot of weight. She came out here. She's feeling renewed and brand new. And the first nigga on the corner fucking smiled at her. And she was like, I got me one. You know, that kind of shit. Hey, Daniel.
Yeah, she was on some Serena Williams, Venus Williams shit, and she didn't get no recognition. She kept saying this was Wiley's list, right? And how would Tasha K know who Shakim Ra is? Meanwhile, now today Envy is saying it's Nyla Say's list. I'm like, how the fuck it go from Wiley's list to Nyla Say's list in 24 hours? Make it make sense.
You gonna make up anything. But even if it is Nyla Says, nigga, Nyla Says has more views, more fucking subbies, more traction than your funky ass. Either
Yeah,
way.
so even on the downplay when they trying to throw the shot like it wasn't her list, but let's just say what was if it was Nyla's list, I already said it earlier. It doesn't matter who lists. Did Tasha K really post it? That's what matters. You feel me? If
She
Trump
posted it
posted that, nobody is gonna care whose list it is. Did Trump post it or not? That's what matters. The public figure and the entity that's disseminating the message. That's
right.
what matters. You feel me? So they're putting a stamp on it.
She
That's like an
posted it
endorsement.
on, not even on YouTube. She posted it on X, on Twitter.
Yeah, and that's where all the political moving and shaking happens on there. So since we talking politics, that's a political endorsement. If Obama says somebody names, you view that as an endorsement. If Trump
Right.
says someone names, it's an endorsement. So now they know that it's an endorsement. So now they're trying to downplay the weight of Tasha K. Well, who is Tasha K? And nobody knows her. So they're acknowledging and conceding that it is an endorsement. They're just trying to say that it doesn't hold as much weight. But if
Yeah,
their
they're trying
name
to
was
just
on
play it
there,
out.
if their name was on there, they would throw a whole celebratory stream about it. But since it's some certain names that they hate, and their hatred helped assist and fuel that names getting on there, it's just like, man, you got to eat crow. You know, you helped
Mhm.
create this. You feel
You
me?
definitely did. You created
Absolutely.
you help create the narrative, you help create the situation, the hatred, you feel the hatred. Right now, you're still on the fucking hatred train. And really, the truth is that, like, if you look in the mirror, you literally should be able to see a piece of shit. You niggas should literally be looking in the mirror and all you can see is a piece of shit for all the crap and boo boo and regurgitated and processed through your goddamn stomach acids ass bullshit that y'all put down. And look, Shaman Scandal says Envy had a good time with Sneaky Link. See, now I don't know who the Sneaky Link person is, but I've been hearing that person's name and that he's been flirting with Dragons and Mia. And I'm like, Dragons? Like what? I saw Dragons do a post too. This is the shit that killed me. And she was sucking the fart out of Nessa's ass. And I'm just like, what? What is happening here? What is happening here? I'm confused.
Yeah, Dragons is definitely. I guess she was trying to make a re-entrance or a re-emergence, if you will. But it's just like Dragons. You are the easiest person for them to make you the scapegoat. All right, they still mad at her about Lemon's channel. Like Lemon didn't copy a fucking 300 thumbnails from a video game artist. Like they blame Dragons for everything. And Ness
Mm-hmm.
went live condemning Dragons and shit. I'm like, this is wild work, Dragons. Just log off for a couple days.
Now,
Log right back on off.
what do you mean the Sneaky Link has removed herself? Who is
Oh
Sneaky
yeah,
Link?
because Pizarro went live, basically kicking everybody out the sector today. So
Yeah.
Sneaky Link was like, I didn't put in all of this branding. You know, I didn't create logos, AI. You know what I'm saying? I've
Yeah.
been clicking links. You know, I've been having your back, coming up with content, being patient, and you gonna kick me out? So yeah, Sneaky Link packed her toys and left the playground. Absolutely.
I don't think she's gonna be gone that long. They all have a following or follower mentality, and at the most do is throw a temper tantrum, get out there into the world, and realize that they need the support of their cult and go back, like all cult members do. Some of them might sneak away for like maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 days, and then be like, I gotta go back. That's all that is. You know what I mean? Because they're
Hmm.
literally part of a fucking cult. They have subscribed to the mindset of a person who has vendettas and fucking biases towards other people.
Absolutely. Yeah. Sneaky Link will be back. I mean, it's they all will be back. You know, it's wild to me that J Dummy is having a convo with Wiley about this list. This is wild work. That's all I can say right now. Back on mute.
Yeah. And then like, okay, so I think from what I could see, I guess Sneaky Link, Soul Sister, Ghetto, I don't know who else. So these are the three people I'm aware of that are supposed to be part of this new frenemy sector. And I'm trying to say, like, if you're saying that your sector's name is frenemy, then aren't you guys all supposed to be friendly enemies? Isn't there supposed to be some back and forth and confusion and chaos going
Some
on?
back and forth and some backstabbing too.
That's some backstabbing and some other stuff. Like, that is the name of your sector, frenemy. Now
Literally.
she literally has now pitched a fit, and she has all these people hitting her link and oh, we support you, we see your vision, oh, please don't do that, all the things. Okay, they're sucking farts out of your ass, and now you're going to rethink the situation. Like, okay, act 5 scene 12, like,
And cut.
and cut. You know what I'm saying? This is where we're at with it. And I will think it over. And no, I didn't mean this, and I meant that, and da da da. Like, it's been acting across the board. They have been acting their ass off left and right. And I can't knock it. I can't knock it really truth when it comes to Pizarro, because I want to say that with this particular situation, she has brought forth a half decent production. It is a production. We never can, like, let's not forget it, forget what it really is. It is a production, and you have been written in, I should say, you've been written into the script. You are, cast member or number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the motherfucker who comes in with this, that, another, your little props and shit, and then you have your couple one-liners, and then you're written right the fuck out. That is what you guys are in this whole situation. You have been written into her production. Point blank, period. And I'm not going to knock Pizarro if she's made it to where you fools will pay her for something that we obviously know that she can't fucking accomplish, is that she cannot make people come to your channel. She could show up and you might get a few hundred the first time, but you're going to have to go live days upon months upon years after the fact. It's not going to stay that way. The whole little glamour will wear off.
Yeah, look at what happened to Claude Nene. I mean, she's on her 5th BBL surgery this year. Claude Nene, is on another break. I think her 5th break this month. I mean, yeah, it happens to everybody. The numbers come and go. But what doesn't come and go is your core supporters. And she's not teaching people that. She's making it seem like all she got to do is drop your link, you know what I'm saying, and share your lives and shit. She over there sharing out Crack Mika's live.
Oh, wow. And she's a doxer. She's a doxer. Mika is a fucking doxer. Hey, James. There's quite a few people that she has taken in from outside places and even from within. They are doxers. All right. They will talk about children. They will talk about dead people. They will do all the things that she says that her sector is not about. But these are your people. So you're asking a skunk to be a cat. Like, bitch, I know this motherfucking skunk look like a cat to you, but the motherfucker is a skunk. Do you not see the stripe on his back? Like, what you don't see here? Skunks and cats. Cats and skunks. Which one's a skunk? Which one's a cat? Like, can you not tell? Well, you can't tell. And so that's why I know Pizarro's full of shit, because she's been around long enough. She has been around long enough to know who has done what. Who has done what. She is even sucking farts out of Diva Tomboy's ass. I'm like, Diva Tomboy is just the queen of trying to dox a motherfucker. Coming out here, harassing people and some other fucking shit. Like, but that's your buddy in this program too. There's a history even with Ghetto. Ghetto, I'm not trying to take shots at you, but Ghetto. Not to say that Ghetto's a doxer or anything like that, but Ghetto can get grimy with it too if he wants to. He's more of a flunky at times. Like, I ran across some old ass shit with Ghetto, right? Like, most recently, somebody has a whole page dedicated to Ghetto, and they had the whole history of when he was out here in love with Candy Cartel How he took his ass over to Law's fucking channel and was saying all kinds of shit, how he lost his wife and shit. I said, oh wow. And then they had all these fucking, like, they had a whole fucking I don't know, they had a whole dedication to Candy Cartel. It was a mess. But I said, but people have history. And if you've been around long enough, then you would know some of the history. You should know who the fuck you is in your lineup, who the fuck you have put in your program. Like, come on now. You're a contradiction right out the door. You're contradicting yourself. That's why I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe it's not butter.
And she can't believe she ain't getting crab legs this month either, or air conditioning. We know it's hotter than giraffe shit in Miami right now. So she's hot, mad, and needing money. It's all wild work. And then what I find funny is that Lemon was acting like he was so turned on by Big Dot showing her titties again.
Oh,
Goosey sat up there, like you said, didn't say nothing, didn't tell her to get down, didn't say shit. But I'm like, this your friend, right?
yeah.
So
He's a
she's
friend to
playing along
nobody.
with it.
He's a friend to nobody. These women are just like what he likes to do is he likes to see women make fools of themselves, and he likes to control women, right? And so that's his thing. Then he tries to act like he's like, above everything, and he's so morally, sound and astute and fortified. No, nigga, you're none of those fucking things. You're not a fortress of morality. You're not a stand-up guy. You're fugazi as fuck. And if these women are out here disrespecting themselves, you'll be right there cheering it on. And then later on, you're going to act like you're not that type of guy. Well, I can't tell a woman what to do. And I can't, like, you'll take that position. You are full of fucking shit. And we're not going to forget the fact that you are zooming in on a child, bitch. Okay? We're not going to forget that. Now, the rest of these niggas might forget it, but I'm not going to forget it because I see you. I see you, bitch. So, all these other motherfuckers can turn into Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, and whoever the fucking else they don't, they can't see. But I see you. I see all you hoes, and that's the fucking problem. That is the fucking problem.
Yeah, Goosey ain't fooling nobody. Did you see that Stefan is opening up a school?
Say who?
Mr. Prince of Sheba is opening up a school called the Purple Palace.
And what's he gonna be teaching in there? How to be a yag? I mean, what's the school about?
Not how to be a yag, but to report it. Well, he said it's going to be about conversion and Christianity. So he used those hashtags for his first live today. Apparently, he's going to be teaching classes on conversion therapy. So
on conversion therapy, why is he teaching classes on conversion therapy? Is he going to be performing conversion therapy? Is he teaching people how to perform conversion therapy? Like what to beware of conversion? Like what is it about?
Yeah, I guess we got to stay tuned for whatever it decides to come out and crash out and do. It was wild work.
Weird, melanated. They're doing all kinds of weird ass shit. It's like so. It's like Ness gonna be one of his motherfucking teachers. Like, is she gonna be put on the payroll?
Oh yeah, she's gonna be looking like Lord Hill in Sister Act 2. All right, real quick with the silk press, the great silk press.
Oh, wow. And now, you know what? He's been in the Umar sector long enough, so he probably picked up some points. Oh, wait, let me put you on mute real quick. He probably picked up some points on how to scam the people out of monies. You know what I'm saying? So that you can get these non-for-profit ass dollars, right? And for-profit dollars, and say that you're going to build a school and never build one. He on that shit. He learned from the best. He learned from Umar.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's sharing out this. Let me get the name of this YouTuber. 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, Be Easy. Thank you for coming up because you know what, and I appreciate when Be Easy comes up and kicks it with me and stuff because he is looking from from the outer lens, right? The outer perimeter of things, right? Whereas that when you're inside, you could really sometimes it could be a little bit overwhelming, right? I understand because I've been doing the CC thing for a while. I done took my hits, you know what I'm saying, and still go up and down the ebbs and flows of things because I have amassed, this hatred train, if you will, but there are people who do support me. But I do understand what it takes to hit the live button, be up here against all fucking odds, no matter what a person does to you or what they're putting out there about you, and face the situation and still entertain and speak and still be yourself. Right? These people, they're new to the game and they are not getting it out the mud. No, they have to be supported by a person. When I came out here, I didn't have a support of a bigger CC or any of these fucking CCs. I was getting it out the mud and I was doing it by myself. And did people come over and take advantage? Yes, there were people who have been on the board longer and they realized that, what I'm saying, hey, she's not aware of my past. She's not aware of this, that, and other. And I can come over here and I could talk about X, Y, and Z person and stuff. And she doesn't know about this and I can get my rocks off. And so that by that, I'm going to end up being, people are just going to naturally assume, oh, well, she must know. She allowed this to happen. So people will do that stuff. They'll take advantage, all the fucking things. And you have to work through all of it. You have to work through all of it. And hopefully, what I'm saying, your channel will amount to something. It will amass a following and so on and so forth. Or maybe it won't be that many people, but you'll still have your following, right? It's just going to go the way it's going to go. But there's hurdles, there's things. And there are going to be people who are going to flip and flop and turn on you, right? One minute they're friendly to you and the next minute they're not. There'll be people coming from other people's camps just to fucking spy on you, right? Trolls popping out of nowhere land and all the things in between. But I think a few of these broads are setting themselves up for failure off the bat, taking on the enemies of another person. If this CC was, anything worth their weight, their salt, and they really wanted to see you grow, they wouldn't have you out here trying to take on their fucking enemies. They will let you present your own personality, who you fucking are, have your own fucking content, and then come in and support from time to time when they fucking can. Because they know that their presence brings not only the people who support them, but the people who are against them. It can go both ways. It can go both ways. But I think they have created this little, I don't know, enclave of people, right, where they think that this is the program, but there's a program that's bigger than you, which, I'm saying, shout out to Tasha K. She let that fucking be known. Bitch, there's a program bigger than you. And there's other programs that are bigger than you. And you never really know who could be watching you. So when you over here playing them fucking reindeer games and isolating people and taking away from what will be your personality and your ability to entertain the masses, you should think about that. Instead of becoming an underling of somebody else's program.
Yeah, and I just find it funny that David was talking about he's always the underdog and so many people weren't rooting for him. He's always trying to be the underdog. I'm like, nigga, we know who the real underdogs really are. So if you want to have that fantasy and play pretend, just like Diva over there playing pretend like she give a fuck about doxing and not doing health reads, and she said she was fresh out of rehab, like Amy Winehouse today. She could go back to doxing and skip tracing and harassing people. She even trying to come at Daria. Said that she about to call CPS on Daria. I'm like, goddamn. Like, are you okay?
Diva needs to take her ass back to the fucking insane asylum, okay? Murdoch needs to go back to the insane asylum, sit in that bitch for about a month or two, get cleansed the fuck up, go on and fucking get with the professionals, let them reboot her ass, and then come back out here and half-ass act like she got some sense for a moment before she's vamp up to the bullshit again, okay? This is the story of Murdoch. Okay, this is the story of fucking Murdoch, and that's what Murdoch does. But she does need to fucking take a sabbatical, maybe take a 2 or 3 month sabbatical and get with the professionals, right? And let them tell her that, bitch, you've been out here doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You need to get your mind right, put her back on her medications, recalibrate the medications, and then come back again. She does it all the time.
Yeah, I think she's due for a fresh round at One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest mental ward. Yeah, she's over there rooting for Pizarro like she gave a fuck about the new sector. It's all been some weird shit. I don't know if you saw, but apparently, Envy's mad at Jay Wilson too, and he's saying that Jay Wilson is discriminating against him because he doesn't want to be Yag, but he's just an ally to the Yags. So, what do you think about that?
Wait, say it again. What is he mad at him for?
So, Envy is saying that he's trying to be an ally, and Jay Wilson isn't welcoming of him being an ally because he's heterosexual. So he's saying that that's the reason Jay Wilson doesn't like him, and that he's just trying to be an ally all of a sudden. I had no idea that Envy was an LGBTQ plus IA ally. I had no idea.
I mean, he's a user. He's definitely a fucking user, but I don't know about the ally part. He will definitely use the fuck out of them so that he can get his numbers up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm surprised. I mean, right now he sees he sees them as being lucrative, right? But as soon as there's signs that there's no, he can't really kind of, grow a little bit more from this particular sector, he's going to pivot. And he can pivot, right? Because he has taken your guys' people, because you always want to say, how's your people and shit. And he has put enough into that, and he has RNY over there. They can pivot to whatever the fuck else they want to. Matter of fact, go explore some other fucking sectors. He really doesn't even need the beef sector. So I don't know why he's trying to suck a fart out of fucking Jay Wilson's ass. Like, so in knowing that, and I know Envy Up fucking should know that by now, then there has to be something more. Why are you trying to get the attention of Jay Wilson? Don't you got RNY over there on your side? What you need Jay Wilson for?
That part. Well, RNY, quiet as kept. They're not really seeing eye to eye. I mean, she pretends like she's all in, but their chemistry has been lacking lately. And yeah, he's been looking for attention from everybody. He was talking to Mia as Magical. He done made up with Lolo. He has crawled back to Pizarro. He's back trying to be in Nest chat. Did you see Envy and Tasha K's comment section?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, dude, well, nobody gonna speak upon you. Nobody is thinking about you. Why are you here? You good go along to get along, bitch. You look, it was so many hating ass bitches in that fucking chat. I was just like, look at these fools. You can't just come in and be like, hey, mention some of the people who are actually part of the, that you want to put up for the list or whatever. No, you have to come in and say who ain't and this and all the things. Like your fucking hatred was showing. Your fucking hatred is showing. Guess what? You can't take this shit back. This shit is out there. So when you come out there and you start hating on the other person, it's still gonna fucking pique the interest of all the people who are watching this list and trying to figure out who these people are. It's still gonna drive traction to their channel. Point blank, period. So I think at this point, those people who jumped their asses in the comment section actually were just looking for traction, looking for somebody to see them, you know what I'm saying? So let me go in here, say my little 1, 2, X, Y, and Z, and then hopefully somebody will see my comment and that's gonna make them come to my channel as well. That's really what that's all about. Envy wants to be counted in the number so bad.
Yeah, I'm like, Envy, like, please stop acting like you don't give a fuck. And RNY was mad too. They both wanted to be on that list. Jay Dunn is really unhinged because she wasn't on the list. So like I said,
what was RNY upset about? Is it because of the show her and Envy has together? Like, what's she upset about?
Well, she wanted to make the list. She wanted to make the list, and she felt like I shouldn't be on the list, and there was no way Tasha K could know who I was. Uppity shouldn't have been on the list. Basically anybody they don't put their fucking Christian King James stamp on shouldn't have been on the list. Right?
I mean, how is it that no way that Tasha K would know who you are? How is it no way? How is it no way that she wouldn't know who you are, but she would know who RNY is? Because RNY, you just new on the scene, girl. You ain't putting no fucking work in. You ain't had no real battles. You ain't had no shit go down. Shaquem been out here battling these bitches left and fucking right. Like, what you talking about, Willis? Make it make sense. If she was to know somebody, she would know his ass, his name over your name real quick. Because think about all the people he has actually had battles with. He didn't have battles with Lemon, Pizarro, the grown folks. He didn't have battles with let me just name all the fucking people. I mean, this nigga didn't have battles with every fucking body. Envy. Oh, He's the one out here battling. He's the one out here with the commentary. He's out here one out here with the clips. He's putting the work and shit like that. And you guys are the ones having the fucking hatred. So your name is not ringing like that, RNY. It's just not ringing like that. I ain't fucking out here having no battles with none of you bitches, but my name will ring quicker than your fucking name is if I was to set it off with one of you hoes. All I had to do is hit the fucking link and call you a pack of bitches and let you know where I'm coming from. Get all upset, drop me, come over here, say some shit, and you gonna say some shit. That's just how you kick it off. But you're not gonna do that, RNY. So why would Tasha K know you more than Shakim? When Shakim has literally been drugged into scenarios. Is she gonna know you by binary? Because binary wasn't mentioned either.
Oh, binary, try never, thought never was in the comment section too. He put a whole arrow emoji at his avatar talking about I do beef sector content too. Like binary has always felt like he should have been the bigger Umar boy, quote unquote. But binary doesn't understand that he's a coon. So did he think Tasha K would be watching him?
They're literally they're delusional, right? They are so hate filled and delusional, and like everything shows, like their every step and every little situation shows and speaks to that. Like I would never, me personally, if I'm gonna get into with somebody, I'm gonna fucking get into it with you. I don't have time to be sitting up here acting like I don't know your fucking name, turn to a goddamn fuck tard and a nut tard at the same fucking time. Delusional ass bitch, like I don't know who the fuck you are. No, let's get to it, okay? Because this is the things that make content go around any fucking ways. You say what you gotta say, I say what I gotta say. It ain't gotta be a big me, little you, none of that kind of stuff. Let's get to the content, let's get to the words, and let's get to the things that need to be fucking said. Now, it's okay as long as you think you're getting the upper hand on the person, but the first time you think somebody else is getting the upper hand on you, it fucking shows. I'm not gonna say that person's name. We don't talk about that person. Nope, 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 nope. Why, bitch? Because you can't handle the truth. You can't handle this verbal slaying. You can't handle this battle. You can't handle this soiree. What is the fucking problem? You can't handle it, okay? If you could handle it, you'll be get in there. You will be fucking in there. You will be about it. As long as you think you're winning and you got your little cheerleader section there and they got blowing smoke up your ass and making you think you're winning, it's okay. But as soon as a motherfucking come out here with this verbal thrashing, tear your ass down to a motherfucking goddamn pound, okay, less than a fucking pound, bitch, to tear your ass down to micro grams and stuff like that, then it becomes a problem. Then it's a problem. Then you don't know nobody's name. You don't know what. And they're not this and they're not that. Damn, shut the fuck up. Because apparently Tasha K don't think that you might be. Okay? She don't think you be sector. But she
You're just not that entertaining, even if you are B sector. That's what they really don't want to get into. And that's why Jay Dunn is just really unhinged, posting baby pictures, trying to showcase herself, acting like she don't need validation. She was in Tasha K comment section threatening to drag her because her name wasn't on the list.
Wait, she was threatening to like Tasha K gonna be looking at Jay Dunn, bitch. You'll be talking shit. You gonna have to do like Big Black did. You have to take your ass over there and 88. Take your ass over to her channel whenever she decides to fucking make that link available to you, bitches. Hit the fucking link and set it off over there. That's what you're gonna have to fucking do because she won't be coming to you, ho. She ain't thinking about you. Matter of fact, how we know she ain't thinking about you because she didn't put you on the list. She can't see you. Bitch, she can't see you. So no amount of you tagging her into your post or tagging her into whatever the fuck you tagging her into is gonna make her see you. Bitch, she can't see you. If you want her attention, take your shit over to her. See if you could get the time of day with her over there. Now she might be nice and obliged. She'll be like, oh well, I didn't know. But you're gonna get a reconfirming, a confirmation that bitch, she didn't know nothing about you. That's gonna be confirmed. And we need to see that happen. We need to see you take your ass over there so she can confirm that she didn't know shit about your ass. And, go on and tell your story as you see it. Because, bitch, I didn't know nothing about you. So go on, let me listen to your fucking fable, your story, your tale. Tale of two fucking cities.
A tale of two bitch ass niggas. That would be a good ass Shakespeare play.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what they would have to do. They would literally have to go to Tasha K's and then present their case. But that's still not gonna make her know them. Like she's gonna get to know you now in that moment, but it's still not gonna make her want to really fucking see you. But you guys will prove the point that you are good out chasing ass bitches. That's the point that you're gonna prove. That you have to be seen, that you're pygmies, that you're clout chasers, and you really, really think that you are something if somebody is watching you. No, you're something if somebody is watching you, and that your fucking channel is growing and you're getting paid. That would be something.
Well, that's what RNY was trying to say. She was like, I bet you nobody on that list subscriber count went up. And I'm just like, okay, but again, is that the only metric that we're going to use? And why are we using subscriber count off of a Twitter post? That post was still seen by the masses. So, a lot of those people were looking for a metric or something. I'm like, I don't look for metrics. I'm not looking for 30,000 subscribers. This motherfuckers with 10,000 subscribers that get better numbers than people with 100,000. You see what I'm saying? So RNY has a lot of audacity when she couldn't even get her own channel popping without interviewing Lady Nika and Ness and everybody else and Envy, of course. So RNY, please have a tall glass of shut the fuck up.
Like Resto's back, and yeah, I would say because I I always say this stuff, but I'm gonna have to stop saying it like that, you know. But I can't. I don't know. I'm always compelled to say this. I don't dislike RNY, but in this moment, you are acting like a whole entire idiot. Okay, like you're not making any sense because had your name been on that list, had Envy's name been on that list, bitch, you'll be big upping yourself in this moment. You're just butthurt that your name didn't make the list, and now trying to downgrade those who did make the fucking list. But what we're also seeing in this situation is that it matters what these bigger CCs say about you. It fucking matters to you. Like you guys are minnows, okay? You're a fucking minnows in a fucking big pond. See, you thought you were big fish, but you found out you're a minnow in a very large, not even a pond, a lake. You're in a lake, okay? Okay, about to turn into a fucking sea in a minute on your ass.
Like Lake Michigan?
Okay? And see, you guys thought you were the big fish and you found out that you were the minnows. See, when you were running around here, I've been telling you hoes all this time. Don't talk that big ass shit about 500 people in the chat and stuff. And there's motherfuckers who are coming off the cuff with 30K in their chat. Just on the intro with no fucking music playing, and all you see is their backdrop. 30K people piling in. You don't have it like that. And now your egos are shattered. Your minds are, babbled up and confused and stuff. You don't know if you're coming or going. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yes, it matters to you. It been mattering to you. You thought you were somebody when you thought you were somebody. It mattered. And now that you realize you weren't somebody, which I've been telling you bitches, you ain't nobody. You in Circus Day Negro. Okay? You're in the Chitterling Circuit. You had a bigger tent in the Chitterling Circuit, but you were still at the lower bottom rung of the bottom lower bottoms, okay? Now somebody who came from up high kind of saw and said, hey, I seen a good show over here, da-da-da-da-da. Now you feeling some type of way like, man, stop it. Stop it. What Tasha K should do is get a whole bunch of other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, and have them come out here and reiterate that shit and make you really feel bad. Some of her friends come out here and reiterate exactly what she said and don't add no more names to it. Just turn that knife a little bit more on your asses.
Oh yeah, because RNY and Envy need the validation. My name was on that list before David's, so David was over there hating on it. A lot of people was mad that Rodney was on it. I'm like, look at you niggas. Look at you niggas.
And I want you niggas to do what you do to other people, like say myself and stuff. Tell your people to go over there and boycott Tasha K. And get them all together. Tell them not to fucking go see Tasha K no more. Don't be in her chat. Don't watch her. Unsubscribe. Get out of her algorithm and see what the fuck that does to her. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're delusional. You guys are delusional. Like this whole false sense of fucking superiority and power and moving things and shit. Yeah. Pop, 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 pop. All your bubbles are being popped. Pop, 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 pop. Busted. You're like a can of
Busted and disgusted. Like I said, that's why Pizarro has been doing this whole Medea Diary of a Mad Black Woman / the family that prays bullshit. Because she got caught on a hot mic with no AC, and she been needing a lot of extra money. So she was making money with Claire. Like Claire sent her $150, but then she kicked Claire out the sector.
Who's this Claire person?
This lady named Bonjour Claire.
Oh, Bonjour Claire. Okay, I don't know who that is, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really seen her that often, but she did hit Lemon's link, I want to say like maybe 4 nights ago. Mm-hmm. And she did go live and she broke down. She even clicked YouTube Camera's link. They had a whole conversation because Pizarro was basically kicking her out the sector in YouTube Camera's chat, right? Mm-hmm. So it came out that she had already paid Pizarro for a week of promotion and she didn't even get the week of promo before she got kicked the fuck out and fired on her day off.
Hustler, baby. Want you to know it's not where I'm going, where I'm about to go. Yeah. They're getting hustled.
You know who I am.
Okay. Like I'm trying to tell you, they are being hustled, but look, they are not happy unless they're being hustled. If you treat these subbies right, and I'm not subbies, but the followers, the malleable minds, if you treat them with respect, right, you be welcoming unto them. You don't try to take anything from them. You see them places, you speak and all that stuff. They take that as a sign of disrespect. But if you are trying to strong arm them, take from them, you disrespect them and treat them like shit, they want to be your best friend. They need that. They need that type of dictatorship. They need that type of guidance. They need that type of interaction. They need it to be a very negative experience. And they are so entrenched in that, right? Being abused. They will fucking sit out here and just complain a little bit. Oh my God, I can't believe. But you're going to be right back. You are going to walk out that Colt door, okay? You're out of the black KKK store, right? The Clicks, the Colts, and the Crews. You're going to walk out the door and take about all but maybe 10 steps and sit there and breathe the air of freedom and say, this is too much for me, and go right back in. You're going to be banging on the door. Please let me in. And then you're going to get used even more, because you want to be part of something. And if you're acting like this online, I could imagine what the fuck is happening in your real life. You have to be some kind of fucking weird cult. You might be a Scientologist. I mean, I don't know. You're probably a Scientologist or some kind of wackadoodle offshoot of Christianity. Like something's going on. You are definitely Jim Jones type of fucking, people. You're the type of people that Jim Jones definitely would have fucking taken up and easily got all the money from and took the deeds to your fucking house and your fucking land. And yeah, you would have been a prime supporter, ripe for the taking. And that is what's happening with Pizarro. She does not have to promise you a fucking thing. She really don't. I mean, she's being nice and doing that much. But whatever she says, you will pour into that. You guys are easily deceived. And if you didn't know, now you fucking know. Don't get mad at me for saying it. I am telling you guys that. I have been telling you that you are malleable minds followers, that you're easily deceived and can be treated any old kind of way. You do not want respect. You don't even want to be an adult. You are a child and you want to be led as a child. You want somebody to tell you where to go, when to go, how to be there, and all the things in between. That is what you want to happen to you. So please stop crying out here about that shit. Suck it up, Buttercup, because this is part of being a follower. Okay? She's your mammy. Pizarro is your mother, and she's telling you what the fuck to do. Now, get your ass in line and do what the fuck she say. And if she has a meltdown, like all mothers do from time to time because their children are just doing too much, you know what I'm saying? Do what you've been doing. Go on and tell her, we love you, Mom. We're sorry. We'll do better. And get better. Do better. Don't find your ass over at anybody's channel that she don't want you over there. Don't you talk to nobody she say don't talk to. It ain't hard to follow the fucking rules. I would agree with her on that. It ain't hard for you to follow her rules. What's the problem? Y'all some defiant ass children? Are you defiant?
Oh yeah, I think they're rebelling against, Pistis Sophia, and now, Leviathan is going to come devour her own children. Basically, that's what she did. And then YouTube cameras even got mad. I'm like, God damn.
What YouTube cameras mad about? I know she ain't mad at Pizarro because she definitely sucking off her tit.
Oh no, not at all. She should be mad since Pizarro went live on top of her today, while Brooke was having a meltdown about Pizarro being upset with her for talking to This Heat and BBW on the same day. She basically paid YouTube cameras $45. I think she said she did a whole live about it. I'm gonna share it. She broke it down. Like, she sent her a fixed amount of money. She didn't think it was that big a deal. It was some goodwill stuff for her to get her channel promoted. And YouTube cameras brought it to the forefront and made it content.
Why can't they promote their own damn channels? They go the same place Pizarro goes, right? For the most part, they're all in this same little fucking perpetual circle of nothingness, but you're in that fucking circle. You can promote your own channel. You could, by the way, I'm going to be going live, or hit the link and hey, let me type this in the back chat and then see if it's okay, if the CC feels okay for you to say something. You could promote yourself. Hit the fucking live button. It might not be a lot of people there when it first happens. Look, shit, I literally had 0 people the first time I went live, but I kept hitting the live button. Next thing you know, I had 1. Next thing you know, I had 2. Next thing you know, I had 5. And then there's been times where I've had 3, 400, 200, and then times when I've only had fucking 20. This is what it fucking is. You know what I'm saying? In the chat. But you will go through all those fucking ebbs and flows. You will be getting it out the mud, and you won't be beholden to anybody. You can be a creative. Create your own fucking lane. Create the topics that you want to have. You will get your own fucking following, and people will start to see that you've been CCing. And why the coals are hot? You can play into the fact that they all like you in this moment, because eventually these hating ass bitches are going to dislike you. That's how that story goes too. Maybe not all of them, but if you ever decide that you're going to come out here and speak against a bigger CC, or speak your fucking mind, or not fucking get fucking sunned by one of these bitches, you're going to amass some enemies. Don't never ever be strong. Never hold true. Now, you don't have to go along to get along. But if you happen to hold strong and be true, then you're going to take some hits. That's just how the story goes.
You're going to take hits whether you play the game or whether you don't play the game. You know what I'm saying? That's why David be over there so butthurt, because he want to say, I'm not beef sector all day, but then, nigga, how did your own sector treat you again? Brianna over there crying, don't want to ever go live again. Talking about her sector jumped her. Everybody got a fucking sob story, but, it's all good when it ain't them.
Exactly.
The next motherfucker.
We know that's what's going to be, though, Shaq. And we know, if they get it out the mud and they build it from scratch, then that's what it's going to happen. Why the coals is, hot, and everything is striking hot. Go on and just let them big up you and shit, because that's what they're going to do. Oh, you going loud. Ooh, baby. Until they hate you. Because eventually that's going to come along. But use it while you can. to build your fucking channel. And you could do that shit on your own. You don't need Pizarro. You don't need the Pizarro pack or the, you know what I'm saying, the whatever the hell else they selling out there.
Not a Pizarro pack. And a YouTube camera's eighth of
Okay.
sativa, African ganja.
The thing is, I don't think they really want to do this stuff, but like they don't want to be independent of them. They want to be an extension of them. You see what I'm saying? I want to be an extension of you. I want to be under the umbrella of you. I don't want to be independent.
Yeah, and I also feel like they thought they were getting like a sweetheart deal, only to find out that you got to really listen to Claire's live and shit. She said, you know, like, damn, Pizarro kicked her the fuck out. YouTube cameras basically went off on her, and all she did was send her $45 just to share the live. Like, it's
And I
like
don't
they
even
have
understand
really
why
gotten
YouTube
entitled to
cameras.
people's money. Go ahead.
Why is YouTube cameras going off on her? See, that's another thing. They really are starting to see what it really has been all this time. And when I was saying it, or say you was saying it, or anybody else was saying it, it was problematic, right? Maybe it was the messenger. But I'm not one to be making like mincing with who's the messenger. I'm listening to the fucking message. Now, when I say to you, hey, this person and this person, they're all lying together and they are supporting each other in this fucking manner, what you don't understand about that shit. So then you done got a taste of what it really is. That she will turn on you because she does not want to lose the support of Pizarro.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's Mobetta to a T. That's So Bomb to a T. That's a lot of those intels to a T. And that could be translated with any of these CCs, you know what I'm saying? Like, even with this whole Jay Dunn and Wiley shit, I'm just watching how Envy all of a sudden wants to discredit Wiley and reach for Nyla Says. I'm like, nigga, you ain't mentioned Nyla Says ever. I ain't never heard Meth Skin bring up Nyla Says and Taz exclusives. So it was just wild work.
He thinks the situation with Nyla is going to be easy because Nyla, though she is part of Tasha K's camp, she has her own following, right? She's, you know, one like a manosphere and all that stuff, right? And her and Taz and stuff, they have the history. So there's a whole thing right there, but he feels like he has a greater chance of Nyla saying something to him, back to him, than say a Tasha K. Because Nyla is coming out of the fucking skullduggery of it all, right? You know what I'm saying? Nyla's coming out the fucking trenches of these sectors in the Chittering Circuit sectors. He's hoping that Nyla will say something back to him. I pray that Nyla doesn't say a fucking thing, that she just ignores that bitch ass nigga like he been getting ignored by everybody else. You found a sector that will not fucking ignore you. Finally, which is the fucking beef sector and the frenemy sector. Stick to the waters that you're fucking used to, you bitch ass nigga, you. Yeah, stick to those.
Yeah, TLC, nigga. TLC. And
yeah,
I don't know if you saw what happened with Sneaky Link today.
Yeah, who is the Sneaky Link person? Like, I know Shaw came out. I know you get frustrated because I don't be knowing half the thing to these people and stuff, but who is the Sneaky Link person? Am I aware of them?
No, I don't think she's like around like that. But Envy had a whole interview with Sneaky Link, right? And asked her 21 questions about everything because she's in the new frenemy sector, right? Mm-hmm. Now, at the same time, Lolo had already had a live with Ghetto, doing an interview with Ghetto, and Envy just so happened to sneak a link with Sneaky Link to do an interview. So it's very interesting that Envy is now interviewing her and trying to put her on.
Does Sneaker Link have a qualm or something? Is she upset or mad or what?
Yeah, she's upset now because she felt like she put a lot of effort into going live and to be a part of this.
Because you mentioned that earlier. She's mad now.
Yeah, so we got Sneaky Link that's upset. We got Bonjour Claire that's upset. It's like damn near every content creator Shit was
Well, but
mad.
Sneaky Link hasn't had the interview with Envy yet, though, correct?
No, she did have an interview with Envy already.
He already had it. Oh, see, it would have been perfect if the fallout happened first and then he interviewed her. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That'd have been perfect. But since she already had the fucking interview, now he can do a part 2 to it. Be like, well, he has Sneaky Link back, which would be smart if he can get her back so that she could air out her fucking grievances or then shoot her ass over like they be doing ping ponging and shit. Ping ponging these people between these weird ass niggas, ping pong her ass over there to RNY. You know what I mean? That's what she, you know what I'm saying? Because they all getting played. I don't know if Sneaky Link and Claire and the rest of these, the Huxtables and the rest of the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? If they don't realize that they are being used, you would be better off taking your ass to somebody they don't fucking like and run it up that way. Because you are already on the outs. Unless you're trying to work your way back in and then you're just going to get dogged out some fucking more. But, you know what I'm saying? Let them use you up. Shit, fuck it.
Oh yeah, keep on getting used up, just like even Mo Better is being used. I just find it interesting that at this point they're even still pretending like this broad has not lost her mind. Like, and she said Lemon tried to bait her into a beef, but she clicked his link last night, so she can click Lemon's link. Lady Nika can click Lemon's link, and he's kicked out the sector. But if Claire Bourgier has a conversation with Lemon, it's a problem. Like, make it make sense, bitch. You're not even making sense.
When did Lemon get kicked out? Like, and for what reason?
Oh, yeah. This was maybe like 5 or 6 days ago. Malik was over there on Pizarro's gentleman's panel.
Mm.
And Malik came up there and he was talking shit. And then Lemon called him a diabetic pork chop.
No, diabetic pork chop. Okay.
A diabetic pork chop with extra hot sauce on the side, red franks. Okay. With the gravy. So yeah, they was like, no health reads. You violated the rules of the new sector. So she dropped him. All right.
I mean, did he really read it? He read the health of a fucking pork chop. Is the nigga really a pork chop?
Of course. That nigga is shaped like every piece of the pig. So I don't know about the diabetes part, but apparently you can't do health reads in the new sector, you know what I'm saying? But yet we got Crack Mika over there. You can't be a doctor, but she's sharing every live that Crack Mika is over there doing. So she's all over the place. Like you said, she knows the history with Mika.
Yeah.
I know for a fact she knows that.
It's Vibrant says the Sneaky Link was in a few competitions. She has several channels, one of which she built her own sector. So if she has built her own sector and she has several channels, what the fuck why is she paying Pizarro?
I don't know if she paid Pizarro. I know that Bourgeois Claire did. For sure. That's who I know who did pay her.
In the case of Sneaky Link, if she didn't pay or whatever, why is she even subscribing to that? She has her own shit. She don't need to subscribe to anything. Like, I'm confused.
Exactly. But she's making it from the vantage point of like, and both of them they're both saying they invested money in the software, AI, graphics, branding. You know what I'm saying? Like, they basically said they invested their own money plus some. You know what I'm saying? So I found it interesting. They both kind of alluded to that same thing regarding the new sector.
Now Malik hit Riggs' panel with a tag that said diabetic pork chop. When did that happen? Did I miss a live or something? I must have missed a live. Like, damn.
Wasn't that the same night that you was up there, right? He was under that name.
Oh, was it? Okay, because I wasn't paying attention to his name. I didn't even pay attention to it. Okay, so this all happened on the same night. You know, like, Malik is a weird one. He's another one that's just sucking farts out of people's ass. Like, I be trying to see some kind of independence in these broads over there, but I can't see anything. And when I say broads, I mean the men too. They're all broads. I try to see independent action, independent thought, independent movement, just independence in general when it comes to all of them over there. And they are so intertwined in one way or another. And they all come off very pick-me-ish, like they need to be picked. I'm just like, why do you need to be picked so bad? And this is like the definition of virtual insanity. Like, this makes no entire sense. Why can't you, if you have your own sector, right? Or you have your own panels, or you have your own channels, why can't you stay independent in what you have already created? Why are you looking to buy into somebody else's so-called dream? You know, that money that you put over there could have been put into yourself. Like, you don't think highly of yourself, you don't think well enough of yourself. Okay, thank you for coming, Shot Kim. Like, it's almost like they don't think well enough of themselves. You know what I mean? In any kind of way. And then they're going to be out here with buyer's remorse. Quite a few of them end up with buyer's remorse. We've seen it happen in the Mo3 sector. We've seen it happen in the beef sector. Just about every sector that you can think of, we have actually seen it go down, where they end up having buyer's remorse for supporting a content creator. And a lot of times, though, when they put money into these content creators, they're trying to control them. But in this particular moment, they are being controlled. You know, they could throw and pitch as many hissy fits as they want to about what they didn't get. And, you know, they should have been talking terms from the beginning. Up front, it should have been a contract of some sorts, an understanding that, you know, I'm going to go live on this day. You're going to fucking be there for X amount of fucking time. I'm going to pay you per segment, not all up front. Like, you know, it should have been, everything should have came to terms, and the terms should have been hammered out, completely hammered out. But that didn't happen. No, they went by the fact that I like you so much. You're like a real one. Do you think she's a real one now? Do you just see the realness in this now? Or do you see the pimping? Or do you see the scamming? Or you see the hustle? What do you see? And then what excuses are you going to make after that? You know what I'm saying? When I see certain people, you know what I'm saying, hit these links and talk about, I only support the real. Really? Is that the case? That's why your ass is fucking over here supporting a scam? Because you support the real? I'm looking at all of y'all sideways. I'm looking at every single last one of you sideways. And we could call a spade a spade. You could say, oh, Sincere is of no consequence. We don't watch Sincere. Okay, if you say so. It ain't going to change the words that are coming out of my mouth, and it ain't going to fucking change the truth. You guys support scammers. You support people who give off the illusion of somebody who's actually about something. You support lies. And whenever somebody real is actually putting some shit down, you're hating on them. And we just see that stuff time and time and time and time again. Like, I have not seen any of you guys do anything outside of that. It is the same old two-step. Same old two-step. Like, to the point where you guys are even hating right now about the whole Tasha K thing. I can't believe they mentioned this person, that person. Well, I can't believe that you even give a fuck. I can't believe that you care that this person is being mentioned. What did they do to you? Did that person actually do something to you? I could see if that person actually did something to you. It would make sense. But all the rest of you just looky-loos, sideline hoes and shit got something to fucking say for no fucking apparent reason, because this shit ain't got shit to do with you. It would make sense if somebody actually, that CC actually did something to you. Like, that didn't happen. So you know what I mean? Like, again, we just back on the whole train of the malleable minds, the followers, the pick-me's, and all the things in between, the haters, and, you know what I'm saying, I want to be regulating something, the regulators. You know, I don't know who they going to regulate. They damn sure ain't going to regulate me. But I mean, you ain't going to do it. You're not going to do it. So it will be for your best interest to stay the fuck away from my channel. It would be in your best interest to do what you've been fucking doing. And you guys are still going to be some fucking weird ass broads when you want to say I'm weird, but y'all going to be some weird ass broads running around here chasing after some weird ass broads. Talking about, I like grown women. In what world are you grown? What grown woman does that? What grown woman takes her good hard-earned money and give it to a bride who ain't got shit to give her but a goddamn dream? Who's doing that? When you taking $150 or better and put it in the pockets of a bride who can't give you nothing but a fucking dream, a wish and a prayer, I mean, you would have been better off buying some groceries. At least you could see that. It's tangible. You know what I'm saying? Or paying a fucking bill. At least you can see that your lights are still on. You know what I'm saying? Your PG&E is still working. That's tangible. Put some gas in your car. That is tangible stuff. But you're dealing with, things that are not tangible. And obviously she can't fucking, make it happen. Because Pizarro is not going to look, Pizarro, I don't have nothing against you, bro. Me and you be having our words and whatever, and you've been out here on the bullshit, right, when it comes to me. But let's just keep it real, Pizarro. Let's just keep it fucking real. How the fuck are you going to change these CC's lives when people that you weren't charging before, you were coming over there, coming in their chat, maybe be there for about all 5 fucking minutes, possibly hit their link from time to time. You did not bring traction to their channels. That's why I keep coming back to Pretty Chocolate Girl, even Resto Funky ass. Resto, okay, he gonna call Resto Funky, but you know what I'm saying? I keep coming back to certain fucking people. And if any of these people say something against, say, a Lady Nika or Brianna or somebody, you didn't, put your head up their fucking ass, and now y'all looking like a goddamn boo-boo lollipop, then they are not going to have your support. But either way it goes, through the whole process, they're not getting these influx of numbers. They're not getting an influx of people. It doesn't work that way. You know it, and I fucking know it. It doesn't work that way. So, in knowing all that, then we both know that you hustling. You hustling. And why are you hustling people at this point in time? I don't know. Maybe you need to pay a fucking bill. I can't knock the hustle. You got all these motherfuckers food. You got quite a few people food, and then you got a couple of people that are fucking fools playing in your fucking face. Catch that shit right there. And if you ever decide to jump out your bag with them niggas, they gonna do the fool on your ass. To be continued, to be determined. Just playing. A whole bunch of people just playing. But if you gonna put down a sector and you gonna name it the frenemy sector, well, bitch, get friendly enemy. Become a friendly enemy, which I think that you are showing that you're a friendly enemy. You're an enemy unto these people, posing and playing like you're a fucking friend. You are being true to the word frenemy. You are not to be trusted. You're not a friend unto, and you're damn sure not supporting or trying to really make something happen for somebody fucking else. Like, that is not happening. So you are playing the part, true enough. But these motherfuckers have the wrong idea of what a frenemy is. A frenemy is a friendly enemy. But they just want to be friends. They want to be in an episode of fucking Friends. They want to be like they on fucking Cheers or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They want to go where everybody knows their name type of shit. That's what they're trying to have. So first of all, they need to get with the understanding, because in the beginning was the word. Okay, so the word was frenemy. What the fuck does that mean? Because ain't nothing nice in the word frenemy. It implies deception. It implies duplicity. It implies lies. It implies fucking shenanigans. It implies negative things. So you ain't gonna say that this whole word right here that you done labeled your sector, which implies all this negative shit, and then put all these things that's supposed to be positive when you got, but all the people that do that type of shit is there in your fucking wake. Like, man, this is some shit the devil made. You speaking with a forked tongue. It's a forked tongue going down. Snake shit. It's some snakish shit going on. You'll be smarter, those of you who signed up for the snake shit, to cut off the head of the fucking snake and get on down the road. That would be a smart thing to do, but you're not going to do it. Because y'all think y'all some snake charmers. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of y'all done got, vipered up a couple of times. And now, the venom don't hit so hard no more. It don't hit the same way like it used to. Your body done got used to that venom. That's what it is. But what we see is just act upon act, story upon story, reaction upon reaction. It's going to be the same old two-step, and then we're going to see it again. You're going to do it again. Do it again. You're not going nowhere. None of you are going anywhere. Okay? Pizarro knows this. You're not fucking going anywhere. She can tell you bitches to move it on down the fucking road. Ease on down the fucking road. You bitches are coming back. Matter of fact, that is the I don't know what is it. That is the beauty of it, right? From that point of view, from the point of view of Pizarro. The beauty of it is to reject you. And then to watch you come crawling back. Right? Because the more she rejects you, the more you'll come crawling back. The more she ignores you when you decide to reject her, you will come crawling back. She has the fucking upper hand in this program. She is holding the power. Your underlings. Your pawns. Your children who need guidance and structure. You're not grown, independent, individual people with your own fucking mind. Strong in your own convictions. Yeah, that's not you. It's not you. So remember that when you guys come out here, get to talking about how you're grown, this, that, another. Strike that from the record. Rewind that shit and start over. You come out here and get some. I'm a child. I'm a 45, 50-year-old child. I don't have much in my life. I came online to find friends. And I really thought she cared about me. And I bought into it. I put my all into it. I put my financial into it. I put my back into it. I put my mental into it. And I'm flabbergasted. I'm not one to fight and argue. I am not one to be upset, but this has really taken me by surprise. I really thought she was a real one. Okay? Get out here with your soliloquies. You know what I'm saying? Come out here with your fucking your little fucking statements, you know what I'm saying? Your speeches or whatever the hell you're gonna, give and unto the masses. And then, a couple of her fucking, minions are gonna come over and be like, it's not like that. Pizarro she really does care. Oh, we know, you didn't mean it that way. Maybe I could talk to Pizarro on your behalf. Then Pizarro's gonna pop up out of fucking nowhere. Boop. See, because they're gonna be doing all that texting and shit, behind the scenes type of shit. Then Pizarro's gonna know when it's her cue to come in. And let the show begin. Let the show begin. Hurry, hurry, step right on in. It is content for your ass. None of it is worth a grab. I can't go cold. I was like, I gotta come up with something that rhymes. But yeah, let the sideshow begin. Because it is content. And you are being written in. And then they're gonna play you. You're gonna pour some more money into her. If those fools that are running the game, you know what I'm saying, when they running the fucking game for her, they should be getting their cut too. But I think they're not smart enough to get their cut. They're just cheerleaders. They're like, mindless zombies, They're just, But the whole point is to keep you in the whole situation that you will constantly be giving up. You will be in a perpetual state of being rejected and then accepted and rejected. And then you're going to bring the money back. And then you're going to, get talked about like a dog and treated like shit because it's content. Don't forget about that part. The show's got to go on. And then you're going to pay some more. And you know what I'm saying? It works out for everybody but your ass. It works out for everybody but you. So, it is what it is. But anyways, let me get off of here because I need to do me some cooking. It's 4:30 and I'm going to cook a meal. I'm going to fry some chicken and then I'm going to make like a honey glaze on it, right? So I sent a recipe for like this honey glaze. And I think I'm going to make some mashed potatoes and some vegetables, but I'm not certain because also there's a part of me that wants to make yams, but I think that would just be too much sweet. Like, cause you're going to have the honey glaze on the chicken. And, so what did they say? Use soy sauce, honey, some turmeric, and then of course all the seasonings, you know what I'm saying? Like your garlic and onion and so on and so forth. And, it was one other thing. I felt like it was Worcester, but I'm not, no, or it's like a little vinegar. But anyways, I want to make the glaze. So, but I think having a honey glaze and then yams are usually candied because that's how I would make it candied. That might be just too much going on, like too many sweets, right? So I think I just do the chicken the way I'm going to do the chicken, and then I'm going to do the mashed potatoes and then a vegetable. So I think I'm going to stick with that. And, that'll be something nice to eat for, later on. Because I'm not really hungry right now because the night before I made like a steak Alfredo. So, and I made a bechamel for the Alfredo sauce, right? And then I put in, all the things, the Parmesan and all that kind of stuff. So, and sliced up some steak real thin. So it turned out really nice and actually added some cauliflower and broccoli and some carrots. So, and I love to use kitchen scissors, right? The shears, because I'll chop, vegetables and stuff up with it. It really comes in handy when you want your vegetables to be kind of like chopped up a little bit, but not too small. So there was, that was inside of the Alfredo as well. So it turned out really, really nice. And, but I did take the chicken out. So my mind is to cook the chicken. But if I don't cook the chicken tonight, which I do plan on doing so, then I'll just clean it up really well and then have it prepared for tomorrow. But I do want to get off of here. I want to thank everybody who came up, especially Be Easy and Shakim. I really appreciate it. And then I don't know who that other person was who tried to hit the link. And who else came up here? And I'm missing a person. I'm fucking missing a person. I feel like I'm missing a person. Who am I missing? It was two Shakims. Oh, Resto. Oh, fuck. How am I going to forget Resto? Resto and the shit he has said. But look, here's the story. When it comes to Sincere, I've been up and down the avenues when it comes to the CC thing. I've been in and out of waves of situations, and I know what time it is. I do have my support group, people who do support me, but I have a lot of people who feel a fucking way. And the reason why they feel a way is because I don't kowtow down to folks. I am going to be independent, strong in my own right, speak my fucking truth, and tell the fucking truth, period. I don't have to kiss nobody's ass. And it doesn't look like thousands of people in your chat all the time when you come from that space. But it's more respected. It'll be more respected in the end than to be a flunky or a flying monkey or whatever for these other people who don't give two shits about you. And just so you could be a pick me and be part of what you deem is a popular crew of people who are a whole bunch of fucking dingbats and users. So I hope you bras get your mind right. And if you don't, then what I'm saying, that's on you. But I pray to God this is not how you are acting and presenting yourself in real life. Like in real time. It's not to be respected. And I could just imagine you're probably getting used by not only your husbands, co-workers, friends and family. I mean, the whole entire world is probably using you. Because you've turned yourself literally into doormats. Into fucking doormats. All right, but let me get up out of here. I'll see y'all next time. Appreciate y'all for coming through. I had a good time, and I'll be back again. Hopefully, sooner than later. Bye, y'all.